All right.
Wolfie,
Yo,
what's up, man?
what up, dude? Giants.
Wolfie, we need a giant bounce back. Let's talk about it on the Tarredome.
Turn it up, Gino.
And what's up, everybody? It is 12:09 p.m. on 10/30/2025, a day away from Halloween and the trick-or-treaters that may be at bay. I am Tarredome, and with me today is my co-host, Wolfie. Holla at the people, Wolfie.
Oh, let's go, baby. It is Thursday. It's time to break down the whole situations happening this weekend, man. I am stoked, and we got a trade. Oh
Got
my
a
God.
trade. We have a trade, ladies and gentlemen. We have a trade. Where's my breaking news? I love to use this. I made this a long time ago. I love that. I love that. The San Francisco 49ers have traded and brought in from England Mr. Keon White, 6'5", 280 pounds, is a it's coming out of the 3-4 defense. He looks tackle-ish, but he's an end. I think the capacity in which we're going to use him is more going to be an end. But hey, what have you got to add on to this one, Wolfie? Talk to me.
It fits Robert Saleh's agenda, it seems, with all the players that we've drafted and picked up. They all seem to be either not 6'5", somewhere 6'2", 6'5", or whatever, but the weight is definitely always above 260 or higher, because I think they want guys that they can interchange from inside and outside. That does seem to be the type of scheme that Robert Saleh likes to run, where he just likes to do different stunts and do different things, gives you different looks. That D end is playing D tackle. What the F? I wasn't prepared for that. So you kind of it fits Robert Saleh's scheme. So I like that based on the size. I genuinely don't know enough about the dude's talent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't really paid attention to this guy too much. I know that he's a rookie from 2023. So what we ended up doing here is that we traded pretty much a pick swap for the guy. We didn't really lose anything. We just lost a couple of spots from 6th to 7th round on a guy who's super young, right? And he was a high pick, projected to be a top 100 pick, was drafted in the second round, I believe late second round. You can correct me on that one for sure.
I think so.
And I love that. I love that because it's high risk. Sorry, it's low risk, high reward. Because if this guy fits Robert Saleh's scheme with Chris Kasurek on it with Robert Saleh, I think we could potentially unlock a guy like this and the potential that a team like the Patriots saw in Keon White. So I'm a big fan of this trade. I think this trade was a great move. I give it an A+. However, I am not going to say it's going to instantly change our defense. So it's not going to suddenly make me feel comfortable with all the injuries and stuff like that. It's not a Trey Hendrickson, right? It's not a Quinn Williams or anything like that. But if you're grading it based on value and what you gave up to get a guy with that kind of upside, it's 110% an A+. And I know that there's fans out there that are upset with this move, being like, why are you getting these nobodies, side quest people and stuff like that? And I'm thinking to myself, it's not about that. It's about the value when you trade for somebody. And it's not over with. You can still trade for more players. And sometimes you miss out on Trey Hendrickson or Quinn Williams, or you can't get those trades. So it's good to get something to work with, especially for a guy that you can keep for another year. And if he's great in your system and he turns out to be a fantastic player, guess what? You now have a future young pass rusher or run stopper, however they may use him. Probably in the run for sure. But
let me just run down him a little bit and familiarize him, ladies and gentlemen, with everybody in the Francisco area, and those that are fans of San Francisco and the 49ers. Keon White, he's going 6'5", 185 pounds. His team now is the San Francisco 49ers. It was initially the New England Patriots, and he was a second round, 46th overall pick in the 2023 draft for the New England Patriots. His pronunciation is Keon White. So we got to get that right because some people say Keon, and other people mess up the exploration and the pluralization of the man's name. His college was Georgia Tech, but before then, it was the great state of Virginia and Old Dominion Monarchs down there in Hampton, Virginia. Shout out Virginia folks. He hails from Garner, North Carolina, which is right up the road here. He went to a charter school. He didn't go to one of the public schools. Garner Magnet School, very nice school down here in North Carolina. He got it made. He got a little paper. Um, but he was absolutely a standout here. I think he was an all-state kid down here and if I'm not mistaken, Magna Garner is a 7A school, so it's a pretty big high school, and they did well down there. Looking at his production and his game logs for this year, really didn't have too much going on here. Couple tackles, assists. They played Tennessee, Buffalo, Carolina, Pittsburgh, but looking at his overall back from 2023 and 2024, he really showed some flashes of some things as harbinger of things to come with the New England Patriots in 2024. His stats consisted of 5 sacks total, 56 combination tackles, which includes 31 solos and 25 assists. Um, the year before that, his rookie year, he was showing some flashes there with 26 combination tackles altogether, 12 and 14 in terms of solo and assists. He has tackles for losses, totaling 10 in his career, and he gets it on the quarterback. And we can just talk about the stats and everything like that. But I know if you're like me, Wolfie, I need to see this young man do some things. I need to see it. I need to see it. So I've taken the liberty, amen, of just gonna bring up a little bit of highlight reel, and I hope you two don't get all
butter about it and be like, get you that strike for sure.
we're just gonna put up a couple of highlights of young Keon playing some ball, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a few plays. You two don't have a conniption. Let me go to my my handy dandy telestrator. Should I use the telestrator? No, let's go with this one. I like this one here. Okay.
While you bring that up, I want to comment on those stats. I know stats aren't everything, but it's something. But I absolutely love the fact that as a rotational player with only 13 games started out of 17, he was technically a rotational piece, and he got 5 sacks, 7 QB hits. What was it? Double-digit QB pressures?
Double-digit pressures, yes, sir. He's
that is really good.
And when I share this here, you'll see why. The man is not out there wasting time, amen. He's out there doing some things. And I'm sharing it right now. These are some highlights of young Keon White when he was with the New England Patriots. He's down with us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my play here? Get that off there. And he's wearing number 9 down there, number 99 down there. Where's my handy illustrator here? The new one here. Here's your guy right. Brother. You're looking for 99 right now. Hold on one second, Wolfie. Let him run. Let him run. He's all over. He's all over the field. He's a busy bee. He's a busy bee. I like what I see. It's not all about just a huge sack return, but he'll get to the passer. He's gonna wreak havoc. I like the nasty. I like you getting there. I like you telling them who you are. I like you. Look at, he's got movies using his hands well. I like to see that. And then you end that with a little thud. Who is that? Mason Rudolph. Rudolph always get beat up a little bit. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. All right. He stands out.
Not a
He's
blocker for sure.
using his leverage, man. Using his leverage is a big thing to me. Sink your hips and extend with those arms. You know, all summer long, you've been bench pressing. You've been bench pressing. Let me go back. You've been bench pressing and bench pressing. Now it's time to show and prove. Look at that. The extension on that. You see how he's sinking his hips up here?
You don't have the
clear.
You don't have it up on the screen.
Oh, it's not a. Oh, wow.
No.
Did they take
I was trying to tell you.
They might have taken.
You're like, wait a second.
All
right.
They might have dogged me. Share.
Well, I thought I was
Y'all see
maybe he changed his mind mid.
Let me hide it. No, let me hide it. Okay.
You gave great descriptions, by the way. I totally get what you're saying.
Did y'all see the first beginning when he was getting nasty? So
no, we didn't.
You ain't seen nothing. Okay,
all
right, here we go.
All of it, but you were giving good description.
No, here we go.
You give good description.
You see the young man. He's all over the field. He's coming with run support there. You can't get by on Mr. Thibodeau there, man. Or not Thibodeau. I'm sorry, Keon White. See how he just moves the guard out of the way here, and we got business to take care. We got business to take care of. Look at him getting to the passer, and then he gives Rudolph a little nasty.
Damn.
I like that. I love that, Keon. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Look at it. Give me that, boy. Yeah. It's here. It's gonna be a long day, young man. Long day. This is how we play ball down here. He's against Jack Blocker here, backside. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's what I wanted to really highlight here. Let me go back. And as we go, it's Jack blocking. So we got pullers here, and this is designed to confuse linebackers. You see pullers, you're supposed to be gone. You're supposed to be 88 out the gate, but he stays pat. He stays ready for the player's designed obviously to go here, but he's there for the bounce back here. And look at how he handles it. He's jacking this guy. Good extension, hips sunk. Look at this. Get off me and make the play to the end. Low hips. He done threw dude off of him. Look, he's over here. He's hey, I'm Batman. He's looking over in the sideline, and then Keon is going to make the hit. He's going to make the hit. That is pretty defensive tackle play right there. That is gorgeous. And
that was the max effort, man. The one arm to do that, and then like you said, to drop
throw it off, and then stay sunk, and then go in there and get some. That's good stuff. Look at it. He's extending there. He's hustling down the line. Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. This kind of excites me, ladies and gentlemen. He's backside here. Let me take it back. Let me take it frame by frame. I have you all jumping out and saying it. Oh, it's for other P is for people. Scratch your tail. He is backside. This play is going to the other side of the field, and he's not a lazy kid. You can't be lazy coming from Garner, North Carolina. He's backside LT, the backside tackle, and this play is going. The front side of this is over here. Watch young Keon not be lazy. Go down the line. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. It is the opposite of what Chase Young did. Who is it? No, what was that guy? Chase Young when he played for Detroit. They got it jogged and stuff like that because it was backside. So I get really excited when a guy does his job. When we pay you millions of dollars, run down the line and get it done. And that's what it does right there.
Let's go. Love that energy. All right. I love it. All right, cool.
Do your job and run down the line. You can make a play. You're never out of it. That's my highlight reel on Mr. Keon White, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I got a little excited because I like to see guys doing what they're supposed to do.
I feel you. What I like about that is the if you see that number 33, who I believe is Kyle Duggar, I think he's supposed to be a safety, right? So he's supposed to be like way faster and have way more of a motor, all that than Keon White does. And you clearly saw that like Duggar was kind of like jogging, like he was exhausted or whatever, but like you saw Keon zoom past him. He like almost practically leaped and put in max effort on the tackle. So I like
and he's pulling around 280 pounds, man. That's what I like to see. You know, too often guys can get you a professional athlete. And I'm speaking to you as a former U.S. paratrooper. You're paid to be in shape. They're paying you an extraordinary amount, more than the average American will ever see in their lifetime. Dude, if you ain't in shape, if you ain't, wielding your skills to the best of your ability, dude, you ain't doing it but robbing people. You stealing money. You don't have you gonna tell me that the 20,000, 18 and 19 and 20-year-olds get up here and run 4, 6, 8 miles every day and do it for, at best $30,000 a year, and your 30, I think he's gonna make about 10 million somewhere around there. You can't get out there and run and be in physical condition at 24, 25, 26 years old. Get your ass out of here, man. that chaps me. Oh, he's got to get in shape. Oh, he got to for real.
If I was guaranteed, if someone told me, hey, here's 500K, but you got to stay fit 24/7. Shit,
this is the job.
All right, cool, let's do it. I'm all for it, man.
I'd be like Lance Armstrong, boy, without the roids, but I'd be slim, boy. They be like, "Oh, Tarredome, cut out this stuff, boy." I just be, y'all see
the shoehorn would be like not from here, but like up here, like up here. There would be a shoehorn that's like huge.
They would call me scrap iron if you gave me $1 million a year and say, "Hey, man, all you gotta do is go to the gym, stay in shape, learn some plays, and execute." I'm on it.
I'm living in the gym. I'm buying a gym, living in a gym 24/7, dude. Working out my toes if I have to.
In the NFL facility, man, they got wonderful facility. They got a Planet Fitness. There's no Planet Fitness better than I just watched, who was my man? The former center, Kelsey, the former center for Philadelphia. He went back to the Philadelphia facility, and he wanted to show NFL workout. He wanted to show, what you do in NFL workout. He hit the field, and then he went in that weight room. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Look at this. They got machines that measure your output on a rep. You know what I'm saying? When he was squatting, it was showing how much force he was using, and he needed to get to a certain number. You can't find that at Planet Fitness. You can't find that at your local Y. and y'all in here, and you call yourself out of shape. That's basketball too. If you walk around fat, talking about you playing basketball, man, y'all don't want to see me. You don't want to talk to. You don't want to talk to me. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be hurt. But that's a little bit about young Keon. I'm excited about the kid, man. Plus, he's from down here. He went to ODU, and Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck. ACC guys, they tend to be kind of special to me. They tend to be kind of special.
What you just said was like, how excited on a level? Because I just saw in the comments, right? Crazy Juice talking about this is something I wanted to talk about anyway. But he says we get hypes about some of these players, but they seem to somehow disappoint us. Is he going to do the same thing with us? With what you're talking about, we saw with the Patriots. Personally, I'm excited for the value of which we got him. Like, you can be excited about a player, be positive about a player, and look at what he's done in the past and be excited about it. But you can also be real and say, okay, this is not a move that's going to, like I said earlier in this conversation, was like it's not going to change the game and suddenly make us Super Bowl contenders on the D line, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just you can be excited about a potential of a player and things of that nature. You're going to be disappointed. That's football. You'll be disappointed all the time, every week.
Yeah. Hey, I can't give you with expectation. There is disappointment sometimes, but
Yeah.
On the opposite side of that, on the faith field side of that, when I see what I see and you displayed some skills, I have an expectation as well. I think you will fit. I like your work ethic. I couldn't say that with Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd was a forgotten piece for me.
Yeah.
He stood out for me when he was with the who was with the LA Rams. He was a Ram, dude. It was like, oh, Leonard Floyd. Oh, well, great. And then when I looked at him on film, Leonard Floyd took horrible false steps. He would get. You ever seen those cartoons, like Scooby Doo, when they get ready to run and they was like, "Oh, Scoob, go!" and they paddle their feet and then they go, "Pew!" You know. He was taking false steps like that. Every pass rush, I seen him just go gadget go, and then he would he would go. I'm saying, man, you don't waste 1.5 seconds paddling in the feet, getting your feet chopping. What are you doing? Yeah. Leonard Floyd was a different animal, and hey, that's what it is. But go on.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd was. I agree. He didn't fit the system. Also, he didn't fit the system. He's a 3-4 linebacker. Like, what are we doing? Like, why did we get him? I like the idea of it because I think he had 10 sacks prior to that. Like, he had like potential there. But even when we signed him, I didn't understand it because I was like, this guy doesn't fit. Like, we were desperate for this guy. Like, it doesn't work. I don't know. But
yeah,
I do agree with you. Like, he seemed to be like it wasn't there. Like, it just wasn't there, which also you have to point the finger a little bit at Nick Sorensen for the failure of and a bunch of players on that team.
There's another one. Say it again, Wolfie. We're talking about Sorensen picking players, y'all.
Picking players, how to use them. Yeah. So I just I think
who I'm convinced runs liquor on the weekend. He's a moonshiner on the weekend. You talk about Robert Saleh here. Robert Saleh might know a thing or two about some defensive guys. Trust me when it says that. It's a difference. It's a huge difference between Saleh and Sorensen.
You could tell by like all the players that weren't very good last year are kind of popping off this year. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that suddenly linebackers pop off when Robert Saleh is the coach on some level. It's not a coincidence. Like, he knows how to use his pieces. He knows how to use his players. He knows his strengths. He knows his weaknesses. That's the thing I'm excited about Keon White. I promise you, John Lynch was like, what do you think of Keon White? Do you want him? Does he fit your system? I promise you they asked him those questions. And he's probably said, hey, I'll get this guy. Get this guy. I could make him work, see what I could do with him and stuff like that. So there's a bit of the excitement in that. And not to mention, if you look at the big picture of what Keon White has done and what's happened with New England, Keon White, 5 sacks, 7 QB hits, like you said, and the double-digit pressures in that 2024 season. But in 2025, they get a new head coach.
Yeah, so, Vrabel. They bring Vrabel in,
and so it changes the defense. It changes the defense. Your scheme is different. So a player his weaknesses are probably being used, and his strengths are not being used as much. That's what happens when you get a different DC. Some players, actually most players, I don't know why I said some, but most players, it really depends upon where you go and what system you're in. When it comes to, it's not like you could be like Myles Garrett, right? Then you could be anywhere. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, you like just. You revolutionary when you get those one-of-one guys. If we got Max Crosby, ladies and gentlemen, it just no matter where you put them in Walla Walla intramural,
whatever you want to do. All right, he's gonna put him at safety. He'll figure it
out. Or university, and he's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. He's just that good.
So I just I think that if you believe in Robert Saleh, we trust, and we get this guy, you should be excited about the idea and the prospect of this player. The football is a game of expectations and surprises. It's not you're not enjoying the game. You're just looking at reasons to be mad if you watch football with no expectations and just wait to be disappointed all the time. Because if you do that, then you're not enjoying the game. You're not going into the game with any expectations of entertainment. You're not going into the game of being like, okay, I can't wait for this guy to pop off. I can't wait to see CMC. If you're just like, oh, CMC is good, but he's probably bad this year. He's probably bad in this game. He's gonna be trash. Yeah. Like if you set yourself to that non-expectations, you're not enjoying the game. You're not enjoying the players. You're not enjoying. You are
a glutton for punishment. Just like doom and gloom. And we've got a lot of people that do that. They just
it's like
we're not gonna win
or something.
It's gonna happen again.
If it does suck when your expectations are not met. You know that happens. Right, that happens to everyone. That's a game of football.
We're gonna lose.
Depressed watching the game, yeah, dude. And you can't shit talk anyone if you don't have any expectations.
Yeah,
you can't be like, "Oh, my team's better than you." You don't have expectations, so that's not true. So if you are, I understand it. It sucks, and like a lot of people get angry and they get upset, and you know when those expectations aren't met. But when they are met and they're exceeded, that feeling is like tenfold. So it works both ways when you are enjoying a sport of any kind.
Yeah.
It works both ways. You could be highly disappointed or you could be highly surprised. You could be like, why are you throwing it into triple coverage? But somehow the receiver comes down with it. There's always this, it's a gamble. Football is a gamble all the time. There's always a chance something could go wrong. It's literally, it's like that. You're putting passion and love on the table. That's what you're gambling with. And if you have no expectations at all, you're gambling with nothing. And I don't even know why you're watching football. Like I don't, because that's what it is.
To be mad. Yeah. Hey, thank you there, Papa J. I forgot to hit my little look at it, like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Look at like and subscribe there. Like and subscribe. I got the little thing on it. Look at that, Wolf. The little thing.
Oh, I like that. It's fun.
They put that on
90s vibe.
Do that. That's cute. I might make I need a bigger one, but pause. But but I will, look into it.
I saw it. It popped up. You get the little.
And I am remiss. It is 27 minutes in, and I haven't shouted out my chat. Y'all been arriving, and thank y'all for coming in droves, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in droves. It's me and Wolfie, and right now we do as customary here. We shout out the chat. Let me go DC on y'all for a minute.
Oh, you got a new song? You got a new beat?
Yeah, that's a little trouble funk, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all early in the morning. Because we got to get pumped up. We got to bounce back on these Giants because that was just horrible what I saw out there, son. Coming to the stage. First and foremost, out here, 73 old school. 73 old school came out here today. Let's stay faithful and good, everybody. What it is. Don't bother in the hizzle or shizzle. Like, subscribe, be blessed, faithful. That's what I like to hear. That is what I love to hear.
Let's go.
And we got Colin Young, CFO, Rockefeller Records with it, beat and faithful and TD. Good afternoon. We in the afternoon. There you go, right there. We got Crazy Juice in the building. Crazy Juice. He's giving those cars away, but his wife won't let him. Crazy Juice. That's a great name for a car salesman. We used to have that back in the day. My main man, Papa J, was on with me last night on the Corey Davis Lockdown Wednesday night picks, man. We had a good time. We started talking about old gym teachers. We might talk about gym teachers in a little bit and their attire. If you were old school, gym teachers look different, man. They dress different. Who else I got? I got Juan out here. That's what I work, 911. Can't stay long. Gotta go to the gym. See, he going to the gym. That's what you're supposed to do. But go Niners, and we need to trade for Trey Hendrickson. Hey, I told him that, man, as soon as Nick Bosa went down, brother. Hey, You know, they ain't listening to me. They ain't listening to me. Hey, it is what it is. Papa J in the bit. Miss Tanisha is out here this morning, this afternoon. Good morning, Tarredome, Wolfie, and the Golden Domers. Shout out to the Golden Domers. Put in your hashtag GOD for the Golden Domers. Hashtag. How beautiful is it? How poignant is it that my hashtag is TD and y'all's hashtag is GOD? When you got God and touchdowns and you dealing with football, come on now, come on, you know, let it sink in, let it sink in. Christian Carver, my main man, what's up, my man? 50 grand. What's up, Dome and Wolfie? Have all been scouting the Giants yet? Yes, sir. We're gonna get to that in the very next segment. Who else I got out here, man? I'm gonna engage targets as they appear. Anshu, the student. 49ers Media, Papa J, what's good? What's good to you, young man? 49ers throwback is in the building. What it is. Ty Austin, drum beat, the champ is here. Oh, man. I've been waiting to break that one out for when we win that Super Bowl. That's how I will enter every building. I will show them how to do it. I can't wait for that. The champ is here. The champ is here. And I'll fade it on out.
You'd be working at the when you work at the call center. This is the champ here. What's your emergency?
Yeah, the champ is here.
What's your emergency?
The champ is here, boy. I can't wait to. Boy. You let me win the Super Bowl. That's why we can't win it, boy. Because I will be. Obnoxiously ostentatious. Nobody can front run like the kid, but boy, I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. They're gonna say, Tara, doing Mr. Terror, you're doing too much. you're simply doing too much.
So I want to play. I want to talk about that for just a second. I want to agree. I agree with you 110%. But here's the reason why I think I agree with you. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, Super Bowl every day. I'm probably making a video. Super Bowl chance. I'm just gonna be like super. Like in the face, everything. I'm with you 110%. And I know why. It's because we've been edged for the past 30 years going to NFC Championship or Super Bowl. NFC Championship or Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we've just been edged this entire time. So we're just waiting. Okay. We're just waiting to get that girl and then just make it happen. Okay? That's what we're trying. That's what we're doing.
I put that ring on that finger. It ain't nothing like it. If y'all could have saw me in the 80s, if y'all could have saw me in those college dorms, y'all would understand why. Man, we never gonna win a championship for 30 years. That dude is doing too much. We were just winning. It felt like every year. We won 89. I was a senior in high school, and then 90, we had the coronation. I put a $50 bet. I bet Sean Williams $50 we would beat them Denver Broncos by 35 points, or I will give you $50. But you come with my money as soon as this game is over. His cousin played for the Broncos at the time. He was a teammate of mine. He played fullback. I played linebacker. And boy, when Jerry Rice started scoring them touchdowns and Joe Montana was stuff, we beat them 55-10. I drank so much Old English 800. I think I kept Old English 800 in business.
35 points.
Boy, we beat
them. So you could have lost
5-10. I gave them 35. We beat them by 45. Wolfie, do your math. Get your math right. Look at your calculator.
That's ballsy.
We beat them by 45. I knew I had a smoker. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Brent Jones, Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Joe Montana. On defense, we had Jim Burke was over there, Matt Millen, Ronnie Lott. It was a cavalcade of stars, and won't nothing anybody could do with that team right there, boy. I knew I had a smoker. And we were the Super Bowl champs with Jerry Rice being the MVP of the year prior to. We had beat Cincinnati. That was the John Candy game. When Joe Montana goes at the end and hits Taylor on the play is called 22ZN. 22ZN, and we win that thing 54 seconds left. I'm telling you, I was Boy, I could teach you how to Dougie back then. Big Bubba Paris was on the line. Yes, sir. I met Bubba Paris out there at Pier. Is that Pier 39 in San Francisco? When you go to the pier out there, he was out there at that sports place up top at the little mall there. They got the fish. What's that called? The Fog. In from the Fog, that restaurant, excellent restaurant, great seafood and steaks. Down the way a little bit, they got a great sports shop, man, with any and every 49er thing you can imagine, all the jerseys and everything. And Bubba Paris was in there. Pier 39, that's it, man. When you go to San Francisco, please hit Pier 39. It is absolutely wonderful, man. It is the toast of the bay. That's where they launch all the ships near there. They do the Alcatraz tours. You could get on the banana boat. You can do it's 100 things to do in the great city of San Francisco. It's just too expensive to live in. I can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be bringing in some major paper. Fisherman's Wharf. That's it, man. And you can smell that good fish being cooked as soon as you hit it. It make you hungry just walking around. You're like, y'all ain't hungry, man. Y'all don't want some lunch. He said, we just ate. I was like, oh. Is that steak? Yeah, it is wonderful. Love San Francisco. Then you go down a ways and keep walking all the way down there, man. Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory is there. And man, that's where you go get your dessert. You walk off your dinner, then you go get that dessert, then you gotta walk off some more, man. Yeah, Ghirardelli will light it up. Great sundaes, everything you want. Check the city of San Francisco. Jerry ran the wrong route. He was too busy watching the play. He knew John would be open. It was 22ZN. It was for John. Hey, it's okay. Jerry was still MVP. We can't have it all, baby.
Well, it was probably
MVP. It was a wonderful play. Let me put in 22ZN. Now I ain't gonna do all that right now. I don't have to go improve my points or nothing. But team work makes the dream work. And when you're unselfish, and when you want to get to the levels of championship football, you will acquiesce your ego at the door. The great Quincy Jones used to say when they made We Are the World, check your ego at the door. Don't worry about, am I getting my touches? And I need 10 points for fantasy football or none of that stuff. What do we got to do to win? Where do I fit in this puzzle to win? How can we win? I don't care if you get off, if Wolfie gets off on the show, man, and he balling, that it's good for the both of us. Don't be
team effort, man.
Don't be caught up in man, he ain't giving me my touches. You know what I'm saying? I need my stuff, man. We could be doing better if it was me. What's that receiver? AJ Brown up in Philly.
Oh my God, we can talk about that for an hour.
They win in the game. He's talking about, I caught some, but I could have caught more if they asked me.
Yeah. He's like, I like winning, but I like to be more involved. And I was like, I understand that, but dude.
Come on, man.
What are you talking about right now? Like, what? Why are you trying to sabotage your team, brother? Like, what are you doing? Like,
we don't even need to throw it. You got Saquon in the backfield. Just shut up and play receiver and just run down the field, you moron. Or go over there and read a book. What are you reading? My Pet Goat? I don't know. But together, young man. But I tell you what, I come from the old school. I tell you what, I know he wasn't successful, but boy, Mike Singletary could have a word for your ass if you on that sideline pouting. Ask Vernon Davis.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that too. The day it happened and everything, man. I remember that. That was a moment.
That's that old school there. That's what I came up with. Mike Singletary will tell you in a minute. Hey, you pouting out here? What's wrong with you? Causing me pain? Well, go on inside. Get off my feet.
The AJ Brown thing, man. Honestly, I would get like you would expect him to react this way in the offseason, where you're like, okay, we went through the winning season, we got the Super Bowl, and we are, feeling good about ourselves. I wish I was more involved and stuff like that. Then trade me. But if you're winning, like for now, if you're winning right now and your team is a Super Bowl contender, take those issues to the offseason, because this is something that you did last year as well. You bitched and complained last year as well, and you won a Super Bowl. And then you're like, I wasn't involved enough even in the Super Bowl. I'm not satisfied. Like, okay, that's great. You're not satisfied.
Dude.
But you're also being a diva saying, hey, I didn't get enough targets and stuff like that. It's like, well, you think that's going to change suddenly in 2025 all of a sudden? Like, no, they're gonna keep doing their thing. Jalen Hurts is gonna keep throwing the way he's throwing. They're gonna keep, like, I don't understand this like constant need to bitch and complain when it's like you're winning and your way out is in the offseason.
Wolfie, it's this new generation of self-admiration. Everybody wants it for self. They gave out them participation trophies. They told Johnny he was special. And Johnny, you are a wonderful little boy. You're the best little boy ever, and it should be you all the time. That's what and it's generational. It's across teams. KD in Golden State, winning championships, winning MVPs. They just came to him and said, you need your own team. Are you crazy? I'm not getting off this damn team. I'm winning championships. I come from the Jordan era. I'm going to beat you every year, and you will not get a championship. And then in 20 years, when you're buying my shoes and your kids just want the 13s, I'm going to be able to say, I beat you, I beat you, I beat you, and you never got a ring. You know why? Because I was here. KD, Tyreek Hill, man, you on the team with Patrick Mahomes. You running up and down, getting touchdowns. You're all pro. You said, man, I need an extra $5 million. I'm going here to the Miami Dolphins. And now you look crazy. You out here saying, man, I don't like this. We ain't winning. Duh.
Yeah. He really went into that situation thinking like, man, I am above Patrick Mahomes, it seemed. Like, okay, I'm above Andy Reid and all that. I'm the reason why we won that 2019 Super Bowl. And he was a big reason, but not the reason.
Duh.
But it's just like, so like I agree with you 110% on the fact that these players, I feel like with social media and stuff like that, constantly shoving how good you are all the way up when you get into the NFL, especially in college too as well. You get there, you kind of develop the ego. Some team players don't do that, but with social media, man, everyone amplifying how good you are and then how bad you are.
Y'all better stay off Twitter, man. Get off that dumb stuff. You think
if I'm a football player, I have no social media.
Some dude in his mom's basement, sitting in his underwear, eating cereal, calling you trash or something. You think he matter? That mug ain't did nothing in life. What is wrong with you people? Wait, hold on, where is Mr. Hand? Where Mr. Hand?
I personally, it's
what are you people on dope?
Well, I mean, the guy in the basement probably is on dope.
MLB, NBA, MLS players don't prescribe to this individual, this moron saying something. And stars and everybody alike, celebrities. Dude, do they really even matter? You winning that life and you arguing with a fool. And yeah. Jay-Z said it best, don't argue with fools, because from a distance, people don't know who's who. They don't.
The other thing about AJ Brown, and I don't know if you want to stay on this too long.
No, go ahead.
It's what I said about, like, okay, people still think you're a great player. Like, it's not like people are saying, oh, AJ Brown does nothing, he's trash, and he can't get open, he doesn't do anything like that. People literally look at Jalen Hurts, the offensive coordinator, everything else to be like, AJ Brown is a top 5 wide receiver in the league and could be better if he was in a different system that used him more. So it's not like people or on social media are being like, well, AJ Brown's actually trash, and that's the reason why Jalen Hurts can't throw it to him, blah, blah, blah. The narrative on AJ Brown is that you're still an elite wide receiver. So it's so much in his head, the echo chamber he's around, the social media, where he just, like you said, he cares way too much about these basement, like someone like me, for example, couch warriors and all that. Like,
yeah,
the narrative on you is you're still great. So how selfish you have to be on a dominant team, still considered one of the best, win a Super Bowl, still be considered the reason why you win a Super Bowl. Like, maybe not the chunk that you wish that you got the credit for, like Saquon Barkley sometimes does, or Jalen Hurts does, and all that. But you're still getting the credit. You're still getting, like, you're the reason why the Eagles and their team is so dominant and so their roster is so elite, is because you are part of that. And if you took that away, if you took AJ Brown away, everyone would be like, okay, they just got Devontae Smith as a wide receiver. And that would be a downgrade, a huge downgrade. So it's not – I genuinely do not understand AJ Brown's stance and, like, how selfish and how your ego, how big it has to be for you to act like this. I don't understand that. Like,
they on something different, Wolfie. Somebody was talking about A1. I know, man. Offensive line. This typifies our offensive line. Let me share this with you. This is a play I noticed, and shout out to Johnny Dales. He noticed it too. And I was on with Silverado Kev and the boys last night on Real Talk, Now to Talk. Thank y'all so much, man, for how y'all recognized Corey Davis. The great Corey Davis was a content creator. He passed away a year ago, and they did a moment of silence for him. And please let us do this right now. Rest in power, Corey Davis. Let's just give him a moment of silence right now. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, this play typifies our O-line, and when the O-line makes bad decisions or misses an assignment, this is what can happen. Not a lot of people realized it who watched it all 22s, but boy, this stood out to me. This was a sack on our quarterback, Mac Jones. And shout out to Mac Jones, man, because he going through hell in a handbasket. We seeing now the fruits of why Brock Purdy is like, dude, you have no idea, do you? Keep your eye on this guy. This is a tackle for the Houston Texans. It's supposed to be slide protection, and we're throwing it on first down, which I absolutely hate. But watch.
Every time we throw on first down, by the way, every time we get in shotgun to throw first down, I'm thinking of you, man. Every time I see it,
I hate it, Wolfie. I hate it
so much. There was a play where we were in the end zone. We were in the red zone.
We were in the red zone.
I think there was an empty set play on first down. I was like, Tarredome's upset. I was like, that dude's upset.
Don't do this. Don't do it. And here they go. But so check out this tackle, man. Check him out. This is how bad it got. I hate to relive it, but this is the moment. All right, y'all ain't catch it. If on the sack, it was a big pressure. But look at it down the line. Watch number 72. Look, he is coming in, and Hennessy gives him the little right touch, whatever that is. And Hennessy there giving him the little touch. And who is this? Booney gives him the little touch. But it's half line slide. They're sliding to the outside. He's fixated on number 0 here. This guy's handling this guy, and Trent's going to have his hands full over here. Watch this. He is so confused that he walks in here. He thinks it's a screen. He says, it's got to be a screen. Nobody in their right mind would let me walk in here like this This is a trap. This is something. But he says, no, it's not. And he sacks him or he pressures him. He was so confused that at the blocking or lack thereof, he actually thought it was like, they're fooling me here. Somebody's trapping me. He thought it was a setup, like on Amsterdam on the big TV series The Wire. For all of y'all that watch The Wire, you know what I mean. This is a setup here. You can just sell drugs openly like this. That was how bad the protection was. This guy's walking in, and he has the quarterback in his sights, and he said, "Oh no, this is a trap. It's got to be a screen." And he said, "Nope, it's not a screen.
Did the edge rusher?
We're just that sorry."
Yeah. Did the edge rusher at all on the left side? Did he at all back up as if they were like he wasn't? Because the reason why I'm not trying to like come up with excuses for Matt Hennessy here, but I'm trying to think of why he thought 3 men to his like one in middle of him and then two to his right, and he thought somehow, some way that the two to his left, he needs to help Connor Colby with that guy. So I'm confused why he jumped from the man in front of him, the two to his right, and then the two to his left. For some reason, he thought he should help. Did he think that Pooney was going to block two people? That's what I'm confused by here.
I don't know what they thought. But it's half slide protection. Either you got full slide, which everybody will slide, that everybody will block this way, and the back or the tight end designated will have this last man, or you got half slide. Half slide is here, with the quarterback who has to make the determination. This running back should come and block him. But one thing you can't do is just let this guy go unabated up the middle of the field. That just absolutely cannot happen. And this is what happens.
Where's the?
And he was like, I know they ain't just gonna let me walk in here like that. Look at it. He's stopping. He's like, this can't be.
Did you see what? The reason why he was fooled is because he did not expect number 5 to pop up and take off Pooney.
Dude,
if Pooney, he thought, because now I see why he messed up. He thought the guy in the middle, Pooney, was going to take him. He thought number 5 was not going to blitz here and try to get the quarterback, and he was going to pick him up. Because there's no way that you do that, not thinking, because the linebacker was playing off. It wasn't until the ball was snapped that number 5 started attacking. So if Pooney actually went after that guy, that dude would have just attacked Mac Jones.
Dude.
So it's kind of like, it's just a miscommunication.
You can't let the immediate threat just come unabated right into that with just little taps on his head. And
I agree, but he thought,
and this is a microcosm of everything else. If you're that confused, who's in charge of the confusion? If you that messed up, man, if we're not blocking, and then there were several instances, man, where Danielle Hunter just crosses the face of McKivitz, and he's in the backfield. They had 2 sacks. We just aren't that good up front. It's just the bottom line. It just was horrible, man.
You are right on the communication aspect of things. I agree with you on that. Like Matt Hennessy, his job is he's like the quarterback, the offensive line, right? Like his job is to be like, that guy, you take that guy. If that guy comes rushing, you take care of that guy. Like I've seen it on the line. I've really seen offensive linemen be like, hey, this guy over there, I've literally seen it all the time. It's Matt Hennessy's job to be like, hey, if this guy comes at me, I'm going to take this guy, blah, blah, blah. It's your job to communicate that. And it seems like they did not communicate that at all. It seemed because he was fooled. Matt Hennessy was fooled. There's no way, and I know what you're saying, but there's no way if he thought that guy in front of him and Pooney was not going to get him. People are dumb, but they're not that dumb. They can't be like, okay, the guy in front of me, I'm just going to let him bum rush and attack Mac Jones. There had to have been a miscommunication or lack of communication from the center of Matt Hennessy. He needs to tell Pooney, hey, if number 5's coming, man, shout it out something so that I can take care of this dude.
It was bad all day, man. Mac was just Mac was under duress, and what made it worse, what really exacerbated everything, we didn't lay a finger on C.J. Stroud, and he's out here looking like an MVP candidate. And this ain't the first time I seen that happen. That this was Baker Mayfield running up and down. We like the Harlem Globetrotters. They were the Harlem Globetrotters, and we were the Washington Generals getting confetti thrown on us and stuff like that. You know, you're not gonna win not protecting your quarterback, and you're not going to win not getting theirs on the ground. It's as simple as that. You can't let anybody sit in the pocket 3-4 seconds, pick out his target, look for the mismatch, the opening, the angle, and fire balls in there. Pause. You're not gonna win doing that. You got to get this guy on the pressure him at least. At least talk about his mama. Something. Do something. It just
The Matt Hen- not Matt, I don't want to say Matt Hennessy, but Bryce Huff, when he went out, because I believe he went out at some point, didn't he? I think, or he played the full game.
Yeah. Bryce got hurt. We got him and Sam O went in back-to-back. The tent was so full, we needed to get reservations for a blue tent. So I think it was a backlog.
We had like
Collins
Gibson out
too.
there, practice squad guys out there playing first team pass rusher. Like it's just kind of like it's just so interesting to see. Like yeah, of course, without Nick Bosa and with Bryce Huff getting hurt, and the rest of the D line getting hurt all the time. Fred Warner not even being there because he also helps out the pass rush. You're not going like it. I'm not surprised that C.J. Stroud was protected, even with the bad offensive line that the Texans have. I'm not surprised.
Everybody
was backup all linemen versus practice squad guys, it seemed. Like, that's what it seemed like. So, yeah, the 49ers, the run stopping, I will say this. Run stopping there's been ups and downs, but for the most part, I think they've been more consistently great stopping the run. Like, there's been halves. Like, I remember what was the first half of the Tampa game was bad, and then the second half, and I'm not saying because Fred Warner was out, like suddenly we stopped him.
Well, that's the
2.9 yards carry.
You can't take who was arguably in it. For me, it won't no argue, but the rest of the eventual, he was going to be defensive player of the year. Fred Warner was on that type of tear, and when you take,
I would agree with the candidate. I agree with candidate for sure.
When you take that off, dude, obviously. Not even speaking to the levels of leadership and knowledge of having a coach on the field, but a performer that gives you 10 tackles, a pass breakup, a possible INT every game, it's going to affect your defense. However you look at it, it's simply going to happen. It is. It's Moneyball. The movie Moneyball, the dude was like, look, we're not going to keep Jason, I think it was Jason, whatever the player was. Everybody in Oakland was saying, oh, no, you can't trade that player. He says, no, what you need is a guy that can hit for 270 and catch. And they got one over in Chicago, and he could come here for pennies on the dollar. He said, we can't trade that guy. He's got a name and this and that. I'm just looking pure Moneyball. That's pure analytics. You will miss Nick Bosa because that on average is going to give you 11 sacks and 50 tackles a year. That has to be replaced. I don't care who it is. I don't care how you don't like him. I don't care his political beliefs. I don't care nothing. That player who was making 11 sacks on average. He had an off year. I know my boy Rod Calley goes, he ain't happened 9 last year. On average, he's going to give you 11 sacks a year and 50 tackles. Just looking at what he did every year on average. When you're missing that, you've got to replace that with a player who can at least come there in terms of production. We need that guy. Just give me a productive piece. When you take a Brandon Ayuk off, who on average gives you what, 5 receptions, 6 receptions for 80 yards, you're gonna miss that productivity. Somehow you've got to replace that productivity because that went into you winning games. I don't care what the player, I don't care how the player looks. I don't care if he's got dreads. I don't care if he shakes his hair like that, like Fabio. I don't give a damn. I need 6 catches, 80 yards a game. I need that productivity. Plug that in. That's, you miss those guys. That's all.
Yeah, like you're gonna miss like Nick Bosa. I don't think he's top. I don't think he's a top 5 pass rusher anymore, but I still think he's a top 10 pass rusher. I'll put him in the 10s for sure. And you can't just replace a guy like that. But I do agree that like you're going to see a decline in your pass rushing moves. And just like we said, like Moneyball, go out and get a guy who's a straight up pass rusher. Like he's more of a pass. Trey Hendrickson, pass rusher, terrible run stopper. But hey, we're fine with run stopping. So that means we just need to go out and fill in that spot, that hole, that gap that you're truly missing.
Yep.
Pass rusher. So go out and get a guy's pass rush specialist.
The analytics run sports, ladies and gentlemen. It is analyzation. I am an analyst with the job I do. I look at overall the times an emergency happens, when a hurricane happens, when something is happening. I look at the statistics on how much rainfall is going to be, and a crowded intersection at times of the day, where an accident usually occurs. It's like clockwork. You can just put in averages and say we need maximum people on this shift at this time because this is when accidents happen, usually at rush hour, usually at this point, that point. If you get inclement weather, go ahead and shut down this road and that road. You know why? Because all these accidents keep coming in here and people are backlogging and they slide on this curve right at on Fort Bragg, Plank and Hobson. We know Plank and Hobson, they're gonna hit that daggone curve. It's gonna be something else. If it's snowing, just shut it down. Don't go with your gut. Don't do this dumb stuff. I've looked at the numbers. That's what's gonna happen. I go with my gut. No, look at the numbers, man. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, you gotta do some research, man. Break it down. I will say one more thing about the problems with this team. The offense ain't great either. The offense is not. It's okay. Like it's okay, and the defense with its deficiencies on that line, that defense cannot keep up with the lack of offense. If you're going 3 and out, only getting what was it? I think against the Texans, what was it like? 10 plays or something like that. They had like 50?
we were 3 of 9 on third down conversion.
Yeah, you're not
a putrid 33%. While they were sustaining drives, do you know, Wolfie, they had that daggone ball time of possession 41 minutes, and I think it was 22 seconds.
Yeah.
It's 60 minutes in a game, folks. Let's go back to math school, math class. If it's 60 minutes in a game, and they done had it 41 minutes, they ain't gave you nothing but at best 18 minutes and some seconds because you out here 3 and out.
Yeah, you're 3 and out. You're literally going like, hey, stop. You hold them to a field goal twice. You got to hold them to 6 points. And you're like, okay, here's 3 and out.
Work with that. Yeah,
you're like, it's one touchdown.
All we need is a touchdown. We're in the lead. Nope. We 3 and out here, throwing that ball on first down. Let's get
3 straight
pick up a holding penalty. Let's get a sack. Oh, well, we got to punt it again. And over time, attrition happens. Your defense is getting tireder, if there's such a word, and they're going to wear you down. D'Amico Ryans knew exactly how to play Kyle Shanahan. D'Amico said, I got the game plan. Let's stick to it. Trust me. He's going to go to some passing. He's not even going to run. He's gonna pass it in 3 and out this thing. Let's just plaster back here on the back end, get to Mac Jones and pressure those offensive linemen. I know those offensive linemen. I will tell you, we got some things to do, buddy.
And we're talking about the. It's interesting that some people are like we're bagging on the defense, and it's like I just said the offense, and you also agree that the offense is an issue as well. It's when we're saying the offense, we know that 49ers need another wide receiver, a number one wide receiver to come out and pop off. We get that. Running back wise, I think Christian McCaffrey is good enough. Like I actually don't think Christian McCaffrey's he's not as 2023, but he's still good enough. The problem is like the offensive line is bad. The wide receivers are bad. George Kittle just came back after missing so many weeks. Mac Jones is a statue, so when you have a terrible offensive line, your offense is not going to function. When you have Matt Hennessy allowing a straight up defensive tackle, pretty much could have obliterated Mac Jones.
Yeah,
he would have died on that play if he did not think it was a screen. He would have died. So,
like, this can't be real. Am I being? He's like, I'm being punked.
Right. So it's just kind of like it's when we say offense, we are saying the whole picture. Like we're talking for the defense, man. Yeah, the corners aren't as great or stuff like that, but the corners can be better if that D line was what it was to start the season, right? Like it would be played better.
Missing pieces and missing more, man. Playing on that turf, and I know that's not everything, but man, I tell you, we just get banged up. We're just not tough.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff, come on, man. Either you're the stick or you're the piñata, and we're the damn piñata here. So this just goes to toughness. This just goes to conditioning. Some of this stuff, come on, man. Either you're inflicting or you're getting inflicted upon. You run full speed. Injuries are gonna happen. I got it. Yeah, injuries are gonna happen. It's football. But my coach told me, man, in my day, hey, either you running full speed, don't stand around piles, and you're knocking the hell out of somebody, or you're a dirt dart and you're ready to get hit by somebody. You're the windshield or you're the damn bug. You make your decision who you want to be out here on this gridiron. Once you step in between these lines, I get it. You guys are in class. You guys are out in your communities. Your sons, you can be nice guys. You need to change over and put on that mask and become a lethal assassin out here. Because, when you stand around piles, when you haven't done your conditioning, when you haven't stretched, it is just the recipe for disaster. It's like cooking curry chicken. You need the curry powder. You need some whipping cream. You need some chicken. you setting the atmosphere to be beat down. Hey, I got my son in here, man. What's up, DeAndre? I have no dog in this fight because hopefully the Ravens fully shake back into motion tonight, my man. I got tonight, y'all. Hey, DeAndre, if y'all don't beat these Dolphins, boy, I'm gonna talk about you, man.
Season's over for sure. It's over now, but like you're 6 feet buried. They've already buried you. You're done.
And you got Lamar. You got Lamar, DeAndre. I won't hear it. I won't hear it.
For sure. So I will agree with you on the conditioning thing, but how do I put this? I do think that the front office approaching the offense with you literally was like, let's put an injury-prone left guard, Ben Bart's there, who we've only seen 1.5 games of.
Oh man!
And a 7th-round pick, and then you got a 33-year-old center who you're in denial about being great. Then you got McKivitz. I'm great. I'm super happy that McKivitz is not as bad as like he was in the past. He's getting better, but you could see it all the time in the pass rush when there's a pass rusher, like he gets manhandled. Like you could see like that entire right tackle
and
Mac Jones.
he need help over there. Danielle Hunter is a man, dude. Danielle Hunter is that. I wanted Danielle Hunter so bad for the last 3 or 4 years. I said, please, Danielle, please. I just look at the numbers. Man, get 10 sacks a year, please.
Danielle Hunter's underrated for sure.
Nope, we're not gonna get him. He costs too much. We're gonna stick with where we got him. All right. And he came to eat our lunch. We're talking
about, by the way,
we're talking about Jawan Jennings and that that drop. And Jawan, oh Lord, Jawan, man, if you can't get right, man, we gonna have to part ways. We gonna have. I'm serious. I can't have you dropping shown enough touchdowns. I can't have you, or at least a big play, because that's what people gonna remember. He atoned for it. I said he would atone in that drive. I said he'll atone for it, and he had a big, he had a big catch down there, contested catch. But Jawan, man, you played your cards. I know what you did. I know what your agent did. He looked at the landscape. He said that Ricky P is always injured. He said BA is out. Dude, it's time for you to get your bread. This would be the time they got to pay you right now, because you're gonna be that guy. And you played the cards, but they didn't. Hey, you had a full house, but they had a straight flush. For those of y'all that play poker, a full house, straight flush beats a full house. Yeah. He played his full house, but it is what it is, man. You got to go out here and play. And if you're not enthusiastic, if you're not humble, if you're not going to do the things that made you Jawan Jennings, then we got to go ahead and part ways, man. We got to go ahead and part ways. And we depend on Third and Jawan. That's your identity.
It's literally your nickname. Like your nickname is we rely on you.
I called him the calculator. My nickname for him was the calculator, because you can count on the dude. That's my dude. But if you ain't gonna be that one we can count on, you got to go, baby.
I think it's so weird. Like the Super Bowl wasn't too much pressure for him. Having to be a 7th rounder and make the team wasn't too much pressure for him. He went out there and still balled out and made the team. It literally 3rd and 1 dominant things. Now this year, with the pressure of getting that extra $3 million, having to get a new contract next year, I feel like that's overwhelming him and putting way too much pressure on him. He can handle the game, but he cannot handle the business aspect of the game. That's what's bringing him down, and what's you see it's clear as day difference in one. I know he's injured, but I've seen an injured one still catch that ball. I've seen an injured one put so much effort into whatever the play may be, no matter how hurt he is. For some reason this year, I think the business aspect of it has messed with him. It's messed with his game. He's stressed out. He's yelling up. It's so weird. He's not the guy to yell at Kyle and be like, hey, where's my ball? He's not that guy. Yeah, so it's just weird to see this.
He's getting his AJ Brown on.
Yeah, so where does AJ Brown thing come from? Like, it's definitely, without a doubt, the money. He's stressed out about it. He has to perform this year, so that way next year he can get a fatter contract. Because right now, I don't know if anyone, like with his injury issues and those drops and not getting enough opportunities, he's not going to get as much money as he probably thought throughout the year. Because, like you said, Ricky Pearsall hurt and stuff like that, so he probably thought he was going to get more opportunities, more shots, and he'd be like, okay, I'm confident. Give me that $3 million. I'm going to get that. I'm going to new fat contract next year. And all of that is not being met. And he's stressed out. And he's playing like shit.
And that's that individual, when you make it individualized incentive versus team, then he's gonna look at things different. Then he's gonna have to play. You making it the pay based on my productivity, and now I got to. This is how I get paid. I got to get touches. You got to give it to me. And it falls into that individualistic thing. It's your motivator. It's what you do. Everything somebody does is based on a motive. You have motives to do anything. Now, ideally, what you want is you're motivated from within to be the best you can possibly be, and you're not doing it as unto man, but doing it as unto the Lord. That's why you do what you do. But people have ulterior motives every day. People are either trying to scam you, people are trying to scramble, people are trying to make their living. Whatever motivates you, that's what you're doing it from, and that is the genesis and the basis of how you go about things. And when you've made it incentive based and all about my touches and all about my receptions, well, now you gonna change a little bit.
Yeah. No matter how you get there,
We-
if you start acting like that,
Yeah, you gonna start acting a different way there, buddy. Yeah, it's showing. It's showing. So
my last thought on this, if Juan, let's say Juan wasn't like he's playing this way, but he wasn't acting like a diva. Kyle is known to speak highly of players that he respects and loves. I promise you, and I know that other coaches call the coaches about players and like, hey, what do you think of this guy? Or, they do their due diligence on a player before they sign him. That's what you expect from a coach and things like that. If the 49ers knew that they could not sign Juwan Jennings, if he acted professional, wasn't yelling at his teams, and he was a good teammate, wasn't acting weird or anything like that, Kyle would put a good word in for Juan. Like, yeah, he was just injured. He's healthy now. I totally recommend you signing him. He's a good dude. Like he showed love for Debo. He put he's like I think a big reason why Debo, went to Washington's because Adam Peters and the connection they have together and stuff like that showed they have that connection, love. And Kyle loves Debo, so he wants to go somewhere where he's going to succeed. So if you just act normal like you usually did, I understand there's a lot of pressure. There's millions of dollars on the line. You probably would have a fat contract next year, regardless of how it went this year.
Exactly. Be the best you can be, because you can't be nobody else. You simply cannot. Just be your unadulterated self. Yeah. And the rest will fall into play. But I don't know, it's easy for us to sit here and say, hey, this is all you gotta do. Famous last words. All you gotta do is right up there with what's the worst that can happen and what's this button do. Famous last words. Ty Austin said, yo, Tarredome, you could kill as King Joffrey Jofer for Halloween. I'd love the great James Earl Jones, man. Nobody could do it like that. You all can go home now. Good night. Yes, Joffrey Jofer, Rue loves him. That's a little Halloween shout out to y'all. And thank you.
That was a pretty good impression. That was a solid impression.
Did I hit it? Yes.
I think you hit it. I think you said there. Yeah.
And you should say you need to get yourself together, young Joanne, or you're going to ship out, as they say.
Now I need to hear Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
Nice. That was good, dude. Nice. Yeah. That was good. I respect it.
We had a guy in the 911 center, man. He passed. I think Tom passed away, man. They used to call him Darth Vader because he had COPD and he would breathe into the mics at night. I need you. Hey, I need you to go on over to building Alpha 4567. It's like, what the hell is that, Darth Vader? It's a one of those 1-800 numbers or something.
Yeah, when I used to play Xbox all the time and stuff like that you've meet sometimes like retired dudes and stuff like that, and I've met a couple guys actually who have like those breathing problems and stuff. And you do. That's why I'm laughing, because I actually do like have memories of like guys going like, that guy on the left. It's like, mute your shit, dude. I understand. Like, call it out, mute it. That's all you got. Call it out, mute it. You know it's a problem. We're trying to communicate.
Yeah, but dude, you're breathing. Stop all that breathing. Damn, I can't breathe. You should be LL for Halloween. Thank you so much there, Christian. I tried to tell Ty, man, that's when, about 20, 30 pounds ago. Yeah, boy, I used to say that. I love LL Cool J. LL has done it for me a lot of times some young ladies have thought that, yeah, I bear a resemblance. So you're never gonna besmirch, bemoan, or belittle the name of LL Cool J, one of the greatest MCs that ever lived, man. Shout out to him.
I love that. You're just like,
Yeah, man. It was Harlem.
I'm not, I'm trying to be humble here, but
Yeah.
just saying.
Hey, it was. I used to go hard, boy. It was Harlem at the Rucker. Saw you with your man smiling, a Coach bag in your hand. Man, LL hit the spot in we saw him in Crush Groove in '85. LL came out there, man, and he said, "Box my radio, believe me, I like it loud. I'm an MC, you know, who can rock the crowd." Man, it was over. That we said, "Who the hell is dude?" And my radio and I'm Bad came out. It was over, man. It was over. He said, "I'm notorious. I crush you like a jelly bean. I'm bad. Cool J. Ain't nobody want none." LL was killing
That's
it.
a throwback.
He listened to you. Yeah, man. LL was that dude. So
took me back to elementary school. That's crazy.
If I can, I'm dating myself, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Wolfie.
I remember that. I remember that
when I was a baby. Yeah, he was really good. I'm like, I was at the. I knew I was getting old when I was talking to a young man. It was around Thanksgiving. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be giving turkeys out with my church, like Nino Brown." And he said, "Who's Nino Brown?" And I said, "New Jack City." He said, "What's that?" I said, "Oh shit, I don't know what New Jack City is. I never saw New Jack City."
I'm with him. Dude. I don't know who that is, dude. Who's? It sounds familiar. I will say it sounds familiar. I won't say I don't know who that is.
This is when you're old, ladies and gentlemen. When your guests don't know what New Jack City is. Oh, you never saw New Jack City?
It's like I said, sounds familiar. So no,
Wolfie,
I don't think I did.
That's your homework tonight. Wolfie, go and see New Jack City.
New Jack City. Sounds
and my brother's keeper, Wesley Snipes, the great Michael Dunn, Vanessa Williams, Christopher Williams, Judd Hirsch, Ice-T, not Judd Hirsch, Judd Nelson, Ice-T, Mario Van Peebles,
Chris Rock, Judd Nelson, Alan Payne.
Yes. What are you reading something?
No, I'm not cheating.
Okay. He cheated.
I mean, 3 years old when that shit came out, but I remember being 3 and watching that and being like, "That's Chris Rock."
He played Pookie, and y'all knew not to put Pookie. I knew he was messed up when they put Pookie in the crack house and tried to go undercover. I said, this will never work. This is a bad idea here, Ice-T. And I think Pookie can handle it. Yeah. No, he can't. He's a crackhead, and you're trying to put him undercover in the crack house. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I do remember them. I worked at Blockbuster, so I'm familiar. That's why I'm familiar with the movie. I remember putting it away a couple times. It was it was a movie that people rented out a lot.
MDs, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Oh man, I think that's on. I got it clipped up for when I messed up in my pick segment. I think we pushed this week, Wolfie, in terms of picks and predictions. Because we didn't have a show. You weren't on last week, but
let me apologize openly for that real quick. I'm sorry. I took my niece to school. There's some things with her parents right now that I'm helping them out. I sat on the couch that's right there, and I was like, "It's 8 o'clock. I can wait. It's okay. Turn on TV, put on some Larry Krueger." Okay. Fell asleep, and it was 10 o'clock, and I was like, "I'm such a dick." I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that." And I was like, I don't do that. I hate doing that. It drives me. So when it happened, I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. I like, oh my God.
Wolfie, it's all good.
Like
See,
dick.
unlike 49er fans, I know your true character. And when you act out of character a little bit, I'll brush it over. Wolfie's going to make it up. But
Appreciate it. Thank you.
but a lot of 49er fans like, he trash.
Ooh.
He trash. I told you, he ain't never going to be nothing. He's trash. It's like, slow down. I'm sure this is just an aberration and not a trend. Wolfie's going to be okay. Wolfie's going to be there.
I'll be there. Yeah. Like, usually, yeah.
He'll atone. Cancel her and I get a new one. Yeah, man. And Michael Michelle was fine. And he just, dang, man, you talking to your girl like that and chasing a hoe. Oh, man. Y'all know Uniqua was a hoe. She on there stripping while they trying to watch Scarface. And here she hits I Want to Sex You Up and stripping in front of the man. G Money, get your girl. You know what I'm saying? He done bought a hoe to a classy joint. Never do that, G Money. It's a quick way to get her taken. Yes, if they were giving him a fair contract, especially when he was due a big paycheck. And I think he's alluding to Juwan Jennings, possibly.
I think he's talking about John Jennings.
Yeah.
Or I think he's talking about BA.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about Brandon Ayuk.
And BA, man,
they were playing games with him. I'm not gonna lie, they were playing games with him, but he also didn't help. So like it was really both sides that kind of had that whole thing. I know a lot of people want to get mad at BA, but I mean, like, it was BA and it was the front office, because that easily could have been resolved, I feel like, way sooner. And that's why I'm glad about this new kind of like philosophy they had. Like after the BA thing, they were like, let's sign Lenore, let's sign these guys, let's do that. I'm glad that they're kind of putting the foot down on Juwan Jennings, because the BA thing's different. You need that number one wide receiver. Brock Purdy, that connection was elite. I get it. But someone like Juwan Jennings, you don't go full Lenore on. You don't go full Nick Bosa on and start like, here's the money and you got to meet us halfway, blah, blah, blah. Right? So I get it.
And I get it too on Juwan's side, because he figured he saw people get their money renegotiated and then be hurt for the entire year. And the elephant in the room, Wolfie, is one Christian McCaffrey. Let's get in our mini Ripperton machine and go back down memory lane here. Christian McCaffrey held out for a day or two, and we tried to make it he's just getting ready for his wedding and stuff like that. He's him and his wife are tasting cakes or something like that. He gets paid, renegotiate, and then we hear about the calf that turns into the ankle, that turns into the Achilles, that turns into two Achilles. Then him after flying to Germany to get completely enriched, non-FDA approved stuff, but he still got paid. So Juwan Jennings is looking like, come on, man. Come on, y'all did that. Come on now. Come on, man. I'm here. I'm in the building. I'm gonna play. And y'all gave dude his loot. Y'all can't look out for the kid. So he felt a certain way. He did. And I know it's some pushback out there. Y'all gonna say he ain't, he ain't CMC, but dang, did we really have CMC in 2024? And then, Brock get his money. He didn't have CMC, which he needed, which everybody needs the offensive player of the year to be in their backfield. It's not going to look the same. And Brock had to shoulder all of that last year, man. Hey, Brock, you lost. It's on you, buddy. That's another exception. No BA. That's on you, buddy. Like, damn.
We agree 110% on, Juwan Jennings. We talked about it for weeks. Juwan Jennings deserves more than that $7 million. And then there should have been a conversation and they need to get that done. Like, I totally agree. Like, that was something we agreed he deserved that raise. My criticism of Juwan is like he did it so late. Like he did it like once he saw everyone getting paid, he literally did it in June when he started acting off and being like, okay, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Oh, suddenly I'm hurt, and you're like, is he really hurt? Is it really a contract thing? I thought he did it late. That's my only like problem with that whole thing. But outside of that, man, like,
but
it sucks for him because he also kept getting hurt.
He
actually was getting hurt. It
was
like,
he was hurt.
He was getting hurt.
He was hurt. The mysterious calf injury, which you can't prove. You know, it's like a back injury. If you ever want to get that that workman's comp, my back, my neck, my crack. I'm just no. But
is that Missy Elliott?
Backs and calf. No, that's who was my back, my neck, y'all?
I remember like back in the day constantly saying that like some sort of stigmatism.
My neck. I forgot. Who was, come on, y'all in the chat. Hurry up. Who is my back and my neck? Oh man, come on. Y'all still talking about stuff. Who is it?
Kaya.
Yeah.
Khia.
Yeah. Kia or Kaya. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Tanisha. That wasn't the one.
Dude, I was 13 years old singing that shit.
That's not supposed to be the one you're signing on.
I remember being 13 years old singing that shit. Like at high school. Sorry, middle school. I think it was middle school at the time. But yeah.
That thing was catchy. I'm sorry. Kia had a hit, man. Kia had a hit. It's all good, Tanisha. Tanisha's coming with the real boy. She done partied. She done been in a couple of clubs. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, you know, as long as you dance for the Lord the same way you dance at the club, I am full good because David himself danced. So it's all good. That man, we ain't got to the Giants. As we keep on pondering, let me give you some Giants stuff. I've done my due diligence looking at the Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, we gonna play the New York Football Giants. I prepared the dossier for the New York Football Giants. It is uploading at the moment. I got a big circle and it's circling and it's circling. I see it. It's coming. Pause. It's coming. Go ahead, Wolfie.
While that's loading. Pause, like to the extreme for sure.
While that's loading.
What was your predictions last week?
Everything you had, I actually took. I picked an upset that we disagreed on. I think we tied, but we didn't have a tiebreaker. It was a Thursday night game. It's on this screen here. That's
who was the?
We got new arrivals, Keon, and I hear Cleveland Farrell's coming back. We'll talk Giants and predictions. The scouting report, ladies and gentlemen. The scouting report will be Giants. They have a good front four. Scatterboo is injured. Forgive me if I spelled that wrong. I was under duress. Jackson Dart can zing it. He can sing it. He's winning. Stay healthy, Lord Jesus. In the name of Jesus, please, Lord God. You know that turf up there in MetLife. Please protect our players. Please make sure that they finish this journey, finish this path, finish these standards. Help. I pray in Jesus' name to stay healthy. Stop the run. As the aforementioned Scatterboo is out, but they have a capable running back. He can run too,
Tracy.
That's the name, Tracy. Make them one-dimensional. And then we're gonna attack things after they're one-dimensional. Protect the football at all costs, as always, and run the football. Establish a run. If CMC runs for 1 carry and 8 yards, keep running the football and get yardage. Run the ball, Kyle. Run the ball.
For some reason, it entered my mind like real quick. Like it just kind of entered my mind where it's like you ran 8 yards, but let's keep passing it. It's kind of like, well, we got lucky there, so let's keep passing it. So we got lucky. That was a lucky 8 yards.
Right. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you man? Oh, I hate when Kyle does that. I hate when he does that. These are my picks for this week. Dang, I thought I had the last one on there. Going back to the Giants, their head coach is Brian Daboll. He continues to lead the team after a successful tenure, including being named NFL Coach of the Year in 2022. Offensive coordinator is Mike Kafka. He came from the Chiefs. The defense coordinator is Shane Bowen. He's a Ram, I think. I got to check back on there. Special teams coordinator, Michael Gabriel. And while I'm mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, I looked at PFF, and the 49ers are ranked 4th in the NFL in special teams. So that's a little something, a little sprinkle on the doo-doo.
Add a little more, add a cherry on top of that, by the way, also.
That is pretty nice.
That is pretty nice. Eddie Pinheiro, by the way, congratulations on being NFC Special Teams Player of the Month.
With my
Great
applause.
job to him.
We got to shout out. I love that young man, Wolfie. I really do. He is they had an interview with him, man, and shout out Eddie Pinheiro, man. Applause on this one.
Such a good. Are you going to show the interview or are you going to?
I'll recap it. He was just talking about his mother and father, man, and he just had so much reverence and respect for them. He's a Cuban guy. He said his mother and father they mean the world to him. They came to the game when we played. I don't think it was Tampa Bay. He just wanted to really do good for him, and he says, my dad is not going to work anymore in his life. He sacrificed for us. He gave us everything, and it's my goal to make them proud and make sure the deed for the house is paid for. Just a good young man, and he looks like a young Al Pacino in his illness.
Al Pacino. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
He could do no wrong. I am crazy about this guy, and he kicks it brilliantly. Shout out to Pinheiro, man. Moody's having success up there in Chicago, but that's fine. He just needed to change a venue or something. But I really like this pickup of Eddie Dinero Pinheiro. Really good man. Great.
Such a good. He's the difference between Jake Moody and Pinheiro that really excites me, even though like Jake Moody can still make his kicks and have to hat for him and all that. Pinheiro right down the middle. He hits it right down the middle. Sometimes it's not, but like most of the time, man, like I don't have that stress when the ball gets kicked up and in slow motion it's slowly going over the post, and I'm freaking out. Like when I see Pinheiro kick now, it goes right down the middle, and I see it going down the middle. I'm like, okay, I'm not stressed anymore. It is such a foreign, phantom ass feeling to be to be like this kicker is gonna make it.
No, we got Pinheiro. It's all good. You don't worry about extra points. You don't worry about stuff. And even if he does miss, you're like, oh, well, that's just an aberration. He's gonna do what he's got to do. With Moody, it was like, oh Lord, let us pray.
Oh yeah, it was for sure a game changer.
I used to turn away. You had to get rituals messing with Moody. I would turn away and not look at it. I would just I'd be in chats and stuff watching it like with your show or nothing, but I was like, I don't know, fellas. I don't know. And it's a blessing, man. He's a good kid.
It's because it's like staring at the sun. When when Jake Moody went out there, it was like, okay, if I stare at the screen, the more I stare at the screen, waiting for him to kick it, I'm gonna get stressed out and I'm gonna freak out. And then when he kicks it, I'm gonna like probably have a heart attack. It's you have to look away to not like overstress yourself.
I didn't look at the flight of the ball. I just looked at the referees. Just
you're just listening for the good or no good or whatever. Yeah.
You know, it's like watching. It's like when the doctor comes out and somebody you love is in the hospital and they're gonna tell you something, or a jury's coming in and you're on trial. you're like, "What's it gonna be, doc? We, the jury, find the defendant, so and so, so and so."
Yeah, it leads up to like that. I like that. That's a good example.
Guilty. Yeah. And like, oh.
That's what it felt like every kick. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he missed it again. Sometimes you can hear it, boing, and you're like, oh, that didn't work.
Yeah. It's really kind of a it's a win in itself with Eddie Pinheiro in so many ways. Whenever he makes a kick, I feel like we won the game in a small, minuscule kind of type way. Not in like a, like for once in my life, not in my life, but for once in the past, whatever years we've had Jake Moody and then moved on from Robbie Gould.
Yeah.
Like for once, I don't think about the kicker as much anymore. I don't blame the kicker. I don't put blame on the kicker at all anymore. There's so much burden being taken off my shoulders in looking at a game and how we lost and how I should feel about the game. When you have offense, defense stacking on top of you of all the problems they have, and then you look at special teams with all the kickers they make, you're just like the entire team. Like, so when you take just a little bit off my shoulders, a little bit off my plate, it makes it easier.
It's easy. Yeah, it's easier on your stress, your heart, and everything else. When you look and see like the line that the 49ers had to get to, they need to get to the 40, and it's that green line that they have on there. You're like, okay, all we got to do is just get to the 35 or get to the 37. We'll be cool. Pinheiro can hit that. With Jake Moody was out there, man. You might as well put that damn thing on the goal line.
It truly did not matter. When you saw that green line, you're like, it don't matter, dude.
Man, put the damn thing in the end zone.
Is it? It's four. Wait. It's four. It's fourth and goal at the 12. Okay.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. I like our chances. Juwan will come up with something. Kittle, somebody will. Don't put it on his leg, man. Moody. And then his helmet was all tight. And, he looked like Nick Mullins to me. He looked like Nick Mullins.
He looked like Nick Mullins. He's got Nick Mullins' face.
He looked like he got helmet head. Looking at the Giants on PFF, looking at their grades. I know PFF is not the end all be all, but it is it's the barometer I got, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm shouting out to you, Ty Austin, as I know you're gonna say so. Don't believe that PFF, but
I don't believe PFF when it comes to offensive line. That's what I don't agree with.
Yeah, because offensive line can, it said Brenda was nice at one time, so it's lost its credibility. It's like it likes ugly girls.
Well, I agree with you. It's kind of like we're like with wide receiver, tight end, and like quarterback and all that. The PFF thing kind of always kind of coexists with what you thought that player was most of the time.
Yeah.
Right. But for offensive linemen, dude, 24/7 all the time, they're wrong. Like there's, like you said, the Jake Brendel thing. They think he's good, and it's like, all right, you're not going to tell me that. You're not going to lie to my face, okay? Not seen the games, dude.
Y'all think Jake Moody good, man? If y'all think Brendel is good, I got to question your taste.
Yeah, I'm not.
And speaking of taste, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, she isn't on, but she's on. Red Jet Shell has landed the jet. Am I in your flight plan? Are you flying? Or what are you doing?
Hey, good morning, afternoon, everybody. I am on the road, so that's why I'm not on. camera. So
It's kind of funny that you
morning,
actually sound
everybody.
like.
Happy Halloween early.
Happy Halloween
I
early.
sound like
Yes. We've been looking at horror movies, which was the 49ers versus the Houston Texans. I call it the Texans Chainsaw Massacre.
That's a good name for it. That's the perfect name to describe it, right? I would say Halloween 5.0 maybe.
It was
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers was out there. Hey, Jet, that ain't. Hey, Michael Myers scared me, man. That's when I was 8 years.
That's the only one that still scares me to this day. Just
That
somebody
one,
just standing there.
Michael Myers
oh my gosh.
is the first round pick of Halloween killers.
Oh gosh.
He can run a 240. He was strong. He was athletic. He was everywhere you wanted.
He can walk a 4.240.
He can walk
everywhere you wanted to be, and didn't.
Michael Myers, man, he was there, right?
Yes, scary. Yes. Oh my God, Frankie.
Michael Myers didn't play.
So, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about Sunday? I know we have a turf issue in New York or Jersey, and we have some people that have been drafted and returning. One being Cleveland Farrell. So, how you guys? I know you guys have been talking for a minute. I'm just joining late. So, how you guys feeling about everything?
Wolfie?
For the game itself, I am concerned because the 49ers, every time they play the Giants, someone's gotten hurt, has had a severe injury. Mm-hmm. As for the game itself, I am concerned for the defense because Jackson Dart, someone said in the comments, his ability to run is up there with like Kyle Murray's and all that. He will run through a wall. He'll go full Josh Allen on you. And this defense, when it comes to dual quarterbacks, for as long as I've been a 49ers fan, has always been an issue. So I'm a little concerned with the Jackson Dart thing. He's also young, so he's definitely going to throw his body out there. So I'm concerned about the defense going up against a dual threat quarterback that is playing really good right now. So I'm concerned for the defense aspect of things, but I do think this offense can keep up with this Giants defense because, they're pass rusher. They have pass rushers galore. The pass rushers are good. Run stopping, I don't think is very great. So I think that if we can, like Tarredome said, if we can really run the ball, get CMC going, this offensive line gets better with this communication somehow, some way. I don't know how. But if we can move these players around on the offensive line, get CMC going and running the ball, check downs for him and stuff like that, I think we can win this game and score some points. But if we go out there passing and stuff like that, with Mac Jones being a statue and this offensive line being as trash as they are, going against Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence, and I can't think of the other one that they got. They got another. In the draft.
I got him showing there. You got Lawrence,
Carter,
Thibodeau, and Burns.
So pass rush is going to be crazy. So I think they do definitely need to go into this game, run. Even if it doesn't work sometimes, it looks kind of bad. I think they need to really push that idea towards this game. But that's how I feel about it. I'm concerned about the players getting injured because we always get injured. The defense holding this dual threat quarterback, and then the offense. Please run it. Don't throw it a lot. Like that's what I think.
Agreed. Same concerns here. And then you have a head coach that's playing for his life, playing for his job. So he's gonna throw the kitchen sink at us, literally.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, what did you see the sideline where when Jackson Dart got hurt versus the?
Yeah, he went over to that blue tent. I have never seen a coach go to the blue tent.
Never, dude. I've never seen that.
I don't give a damn what's wrong with him. Get him back on the field. I don't like Russell.
He's playing for. That's what I'm saying. Like he was like, I'm connected to you, Jackson Dart. If you don't play, I'm gonna get fired. You are my job.
I don't care if you need to tape it up, buddy. Wrap it up and come on in.
Oh my God! Put some.
And then when
Robitussin on
Russell
it.
Wilson
Put some
threw that
Vicks on
fourth
it.
down pass,
Oh man,
when he threw that
Oh,
fourth down pass, it was
man.
terrible, dude. He freaked out even
Wow.
more. He was like, "Get your
he
ass
said,
out there!" He was
he
saying,
said,
Mhm.
"Look, give him a
Get
crutch,
your ass on
give
that
him a
field.
cane, and go out there. We can snap the ball somehow. I don't care. Just get him back in the field." And this is
God,
typical New
funny.
York Giants stuff, y'all. For those of you under 40 years old and those under 45, this go back a minute, man. The New York
Right?
Giants have
Yeah.
been our nemesis, particularly in night games, particularly in big games. I got on the board, I got on a football database, man. This series is 22-21. 49ers. It has been split. These people are our nemesis. I don't like playing them in the playoffs. I don't like playing them regular. I don't like going to the East Rutherford, New Jersey, Hoboken. I don't like none of this stuff.
This
Uh,
man said Hoboken.
they just janky. They just janky people, man. And but the last two times we've played them in 2020 and 2023, we have been victorious over
Right.
them. But they always have something, Regette. They
Oh
just
yeah.
always
Oh yeah.
have some. Going back to the Bill Parcells and daggone Jim birthdays. I done seen them knock Joe Montana out of game. I done seen them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Pretty
they
brutal.
slowed
Yeah.
up our three-peat. Roger Craig was. We were on our way. We were winning. We were winning, man. We were going. It was going to be a three-peat, and I really was going to cut the fool. And they fumble at the end. Lawrence Taylor
Oh, we
gets
talked
the
about
daggone,
this. We
and this
sure
is the
did.
reason probably Roger Craig is not in
Not
the
named Hall of
Pro
Fame.
Football Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Mm-hmm.
man, Jerry Rice one time was on his way, man. We had opened that thing up. I was watching it with Dad. I was 16 years old. Man, I'm rooting, man. The 49ers, we get ready to go again. Jerry Rice is off to the races. Joe hits him in stride. It's X in, and I can see Jerry just running that thing, man. Nobody around him, and the ball just come out his hands, and we
Oh,
fumble it,
gosh.
and it's a touchback. I'm like, are you kidding? And they beat us. I think it was 49-3 that day.
Ow.
They
Good
knocked
Lord.
Joe out the
Damn.
game, man. These that don't mess with the New York Giants. Mark Bavaro, I can remember Ronnie Lott trying to tackle him. Mark Bavaro running with his like Fat Albert with Ronnie Lott on his back. He's just running.
Oh my God, not Fat Albert.
It looked like Fat. Remember, Fat Albert would have the
Yes.
kids on his back, and he's
Born
running.
seventh grader.
He made
Oh
Ronnie
my
Lott look
God.
like one of the daggone Cosby kids. So I don't take it lightly when we're playing the New York Giants because they just
Right.
janky. It's some teams that is janky for your organization. Nick Bosa goes down, recent memory, in MetLife Stadium, and I think somebody else got injured. They play after that, and dude, these people, and we ain't gonna talk about the championship games with what's his name, Kyle Williams, number 10. Kyle Williams. We
That's
get ready to
where
go
my
to
hate comes
Super Bowl. Jim Harbaugh got us. We in the NFC Championship, and boom, this dude fumble the rock. He touching the ball. What are you touching the ball for? And they just janky. They just very janky. They janky people. So
Yeah, that's where I agree with him that's where my
Concern.
it's not even like the Giants' fault, really. It's not like I'm mad at the Giants. You suck. You're a piece of shit for making Kyle Williams fumble the ball or Kyle Williams touching the ball. Like, but for some reason I still have that that animosity towards that team, even though it's like we're the ones that fumbled that away literally
Twice.
And twice.
Right.
To do it twice is the crazy part.
Twice.
So, I've always treated the Giants every time we play them with some type of, we can't take this lightly, no matter how good or bad they are. I want this team to be destroyed, and we have to go all out on them. that's what I want to see. I want to see this team. What the thing I get frustrated with it is like when some people are like, "Oh, the 49ers are just going to win."
Oh, look, Callie's got a real legitimate question. Who's the kid from Fat Albert with the joint over his face? Callie, that would be
what the fuck?
Weird Harold. Weird Harold had the thing on there. He also said, "Wobby, wobby, wobby, wobby."
That does sound weird.
Y'all that aren't Fat Albert fans, I am so sorry. Fat Albert was dead. That was one of the reasons I got up on Saturday morning. Fat Albert, as well as Soul Train and the Super Friends. Go ahead.
Super Friends. Wow, he brought it way back with the Super Friends. I'll say, okay.
I was just saying I was upset.
Go ahead.
I was finishing my point. That's the reason why I have animosity towards that team. That team needs to always. We have a lot of people that are saying the 49ers are just going to win this game. Like there's a lot of people are saying, hey, they're going to win this game. We're really injured we're super injured. The Giants are kind of hot right now. They're winning some, losing some, of course. But Jackson Dart is fighting. That defense is fighting. Brian Daboll is fighting. We need to treat this game like pretty much what Tarredome said about there's another game we added that we said we need to treat this seriously. And it's supposed to be like the easiest win ever. This game, we're supposed to win this game. But I want to treat this game as if we're expecting a Kyle Williams moment to happen twice. I want to treat this game as if like anything that can go bad can go bad. Let's go ahead and go in there, dominate, put everything into it.
I agree.
I want to see that.
You got to go in here like, hey man, it's gonna be stacked against you. Some things are gonna happen. You're gonna be like, what the hell was that? You know, and
it's gonna happen.
It's just the nature of the beast with these New York Football Giants. They just always got something with them. It's just
they're so good. They're so kind of just they're always something always bad happens with this team. You got to go in this game, like I said, with the expectation that something bad is going to happen, and you cannot let that be your mindset in the back of your mind or whatever to be like, okay, it's just one of those games. It's going to go bad. It's going to keep going bad, and we're not going to win. You can't let that seep into your mindset. This game is – if you lose to the Giants, that a lot of 49ers fans are going to be upset, right? And we've already established how toxic the fan base is. They're going to be super upset. Giants fans are going to talk their shit, and everyone's going to be like, fire Kyle, and it's going to be crazy. Like, if we lose to the Giants, people are going to be like, we're not winning the Super Bowl. We're probably not going to go to the playoffs. It's going to be crazy if we lose to the Giants.
It is.
And it's not to give disrespect to the Giants, right? But they have their issues too. Like, I mean, they don't have neighbors. Their defense is also thin outside of the D-line, in my opinion. Their offensive line is trash, by the way. Like, they have like one of the worst offensive lines of all time. And they have little to no weapons. So like, you should theoretically win this game even with our injuries. So, but I think a lot of people are giving the Giants too much, like, they're just the Giants. We got to beat them, and you should beat them. And every win they have is like, ooh. It's like, no, they're fighting. They're fighting.
Too much cadence. Yeah.
Don't do it. I think their main guy will be is his name Wandale Robinson or
Wandale Robinson.
Wandale. Wait a goddamn minute, Rondale. Remember that from Dave Chappelle? Wandale Robinson.
I do.
It was during the racial draft, and I think it was Most Def playing Rondale, and Dave Chappelle. Wait a damn minute here, Rondale. You know, we'll trade your Eminem for OJ.
Tiger Woods. I forgot where he got drafted.
Yeah, Black Coalition. Like Tiger Woods, number one. Per shizzle.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was.
That reminds me of there's this TikTok where it was like the most ultimate like duet thing. And I don't know if you know what a duet is, but it's where like you both share, you react to someone else's video and you're right next to it. So like that's what a duet is. Well, like some people will do stitches, which is also just reacting to like a 5-second clip. There's this one lady where I forgot what it was, but like the kid was what I forgot how it went, but they were like she's she's black or whatever, right? And they're like, oh, we'll draft her. We want her. Like she wanted to be something else, something like that. And then like someone else stitched that video and then was like, all right, we'll trade you OJ Simpson for her, but you give us 2 cookouts or something like that. Like there was like
that's the sweetener.
Right?
That's the sweetener.
Yeah.
If you can get 2 cookouts,
Sweetheart deal.
yeah, and you get the 2 cookouts now. Hey,
I won the 2. Don't forget the 2.
That's
one lady was like,
that's memes and potato salad.
one lady was like, okay, you can, all right, okay, give us 4 cookouts. We'll do this, we'll do that. You get Tiger Woods, blah, blah, blah. It was like this whole thing. It was such a funny ass stitch.
Negotiation. You throwing cookouts on there and sweeteners. It's deals that are gonna be made.
Well, there was this other guy, there's this lawyer, right? And he was like, okay, so I feel like we've gone off track here. So let's just clear the table. No cookouts.
We're off.
You
We're
get
off.
Tiger Woods.
The check landed, so we're okay. It's not gonna crash.
So, all right, but yeah, I saw it bring it up because I thought that reminded me of that sketch with Dave Chappelle with the draft, and then that video that happened. I thought that was funny.
Look at Papa J says SNL's dynamic gay duo was a cracker. that is funny, man. That is good. It's some good TV out there, man. Comic writers, I shout them out. I am one of you. Looking at their scoring leaders and their leaders as far as stats is concerned, you got Jackson Dart, who's having a hot season. He's in hot girl summer. Cam Scatterbo, shout out to him. That was a gruesome injury. I haven't even watched it, but from the description of everybody telling me he was problems. I know the prevailing win or the easy thing is to say, "Whoo, glad we ain't got Cam Scatterbo." But as a player, as a lover of the National Football League and great players all around, Scatterbo was having a tremendous breakout rookie season, and I hope and pray that this young man heals up because the NFL is better with Cam Scatterbo in there as quickly as it possibly can. But prayers up for you. Their leading receiver,
so lovable. Like
he is, man, and we were recruiting and we wanted him. I was seeing him, we said, man, he fits the 49ers. Man, we bring him here. We can let go of Juice. Hey, it's going to be Scatterbo all the time. He looked like Rathman in college, and I followed the kid, man. I liked the kid, and it was good to see him getting it done. Again, prayers up and hope he heals quick, man, and come back better than before. As far as receiving yards, it is Scatterbo. I'm looking at the percentage of breakdown on how many targets he gets, and it's overall 54 targets. I don't see it on this. I know I looked at it earlier, 54 targets, and Jason Dart has only attempted 142, but I have to include Russell Wilson in there, so he's going for about 22% of the 254. So he's the main target right now, particularly with Malik Neighbors. Tragedy to him as well. He tore his ACL on that crappy turf up there in MetLife. I tried to avoid it, ladies and gentlemen, but it's something going on up there in MetLife Stadium. Up there, Jimmy Hoffa's under that field or something. I don't know what it is, but it's just a janky place. And they got 2 of their superstars down. So, it's like cry me a river if we try to tell them, hey, man, we got a lot of injuries. For real.
And your point.
Whenever someone brings up injuries, every time someone brings up injuries, another team brings up injuries, I get upset.
What you signed up for. You signed up.
I know. And I'm sure they get signed up. They get triggered as well. Dude, we done lost Neighbors. and Scatterable. Come on, man. Don't tell us about injuries. We know about some injuries. And man, fix your turf. Just put some grass in there. But just do that for me. We're neither here nor there. Jackson Dart, although his percentage is only like 59.9, he is excitable. He will run that rock. He is there leading. If you go down to rushing, he's their second leading rusher with 100+ yards. So, hey, he will scoot. So we gotta play what's called a mosh rush, or defensive line needs to play at a level, a discipline level. Don't let them outside or cut up the avenue to get some things done, man. We got to get on them and get to them early. Get to them early. We got to get to the passer. We got to get to let them feel you. Let them feel you. I ain't saying go out here and intentionally hurt the man. No, check that. Don't injure somebody, but it's okay to hurt a dude. And when I say hurt a dude, is bust his ass to his chest hurt.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Or I was trying to hurt you. You know,
I'm not saying hurt anyone, but
I'm not saying
I
injure.
don't want to say kill him, but kill him.
It's a difference between injuring and maiming, and there is hurting a dude. I was intentionally trying to hurt you. I wanted to hurt your feelings. I wanted to hurt your parents that came to see you. I wanted to hurt the people you thought that was your friends and everything. I want you to hurt when I see you. I want you to get you on the ground. Listen to me. Hold on. Let me, let me explain this to the audience. You as a defender, you need to go in there with the intent of having their ancestors feel you when you hit them. You need to go in there with the intent of laying lumber. You need to go in there with the intent of making them make business decisions when they see your number, when they see your name. And this is not injuring nobody. I ain't saying go after his knees and try to injure him. But boy, if you can hurt him, if he say, hey man, hey, don't go on Tarredome side, man. Call plays a little different. That I think he got problems. That's when you done hurt a man. that's when you done hurt a man.
Does not exist in this dojo. Does it?
When I can change your mind, when I can change your plays, oh yeah. When you speed up a little bit and get that ball out of your hand because you don't want this smoke, you've hurt a man. So I want to be very, very, very clear. Don't ever injure a player. Don't ever maim a player. Don't ever be dirty. But man, when you get ready to make a tackle, you make that tackle with bad intentions. Do you understand what I'm saying? You make a man feel you. Football, boxing, and hockey are the only sports that you can go after somebody and change they can be physically better than you. They can run a better 40. They can jump higher. They can be more athletic. They can run faster, and they can be very, very talented and have all the pretty girlfriends all you want. But I can fix this real quick. I can bust your ass, and you gonna feel me. You gonna change the way you approach this game. And that's what you need to do with Jackson Dart. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
I felt that. I felt
every part of that. Let the church say amen.
There were some personal things in there. There was
sure was.
There was a lot going on.
In your window, right?
He's really got creative with it and stuff.
You got to be this football, man. You got to be a tough dude, man.
It's either that.
This game is decided. This game is decided by tough people. This is a tough game. Everybody big. Everybody got, lift weights. Everybody, visit their mama and all this good thing. But the ones that will separate themselves are the guys who are physical and will knock your ass out.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
This is the
You're
nature
right.
of the game. It ain't nothing else to talk about. You got to be nasty out here. You got to look inside yourself and find that nasty. You know how I find out if I got a defender or if I got an offensive guy. I want you to imagine coming home and somebody has broke into your house and they're running out and they have in a bag all your rent money, all your prized possessions, everything you had in that house. They running out with it and they're in the doorway. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna call the police? You don't have a gun, but are you gonna call the police? Are you gonna let them take that case of everything you got? Or are you gonna go in and knock this MFer into next week, choke him out, and make it clean and sure that he will never do it again? If you are on the latter, you're a defender. If you are on the former, you are an offensive person. I'm a defender. You break into my house and you got that bag like a football. Oh, dude, I bet you won't make another step. And I bet you will never do this again. And I'm not gonna use no gun, I ain't gonna use no weapon, but I know what? I'm gonna put it on you. I'm gonna put it on you. But offensive guys, they're like, we can replace it. It's okay. It's all the money I have. It's okay. Go ahead and take that.
I think Tarredome is sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I get that. And
No.
I just think in the general, not that. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's
Reggie, this is the mentality you gotta have to play football, man. To play defense. If you don't have this mentality, you're not a defender. You're not. You're not gonna win games.
Or you're a corner.
This game is designed for tough people to win. That's what it is. If you're not tough, don't play this game. Don't play this game. Or you're sitting out here and you're 5-3, and you might be looking at 5-4. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I just have to. I know, right? It's just like I just gotta wait.
I know you're passionate, man, but
you're right. You're passionate. You just gotta let him ride, right? Let it go.
Let him ride.
So my question, when you say, because I have a serious question. Okay, when we say it's tough people that need to play this game, that's required to play this game, are we tough enough? That's all I'm asking. Are we up to the task? We're 5-3 right now. We have 9 games into the bye week. Are we tough enough? Question mark. Go ahead. You do you. Yourself.
Yeah, you put it all on there right now. We gonna see come Sunday.
Okay.
Who's tough enough?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all tough or are y'all, oh, you can go ahead and have that money. We're here to be nice. It's okay. Go ahead and steal my money.
The way that I look at it when it comes to the mindset is like, and it's kind of a joke too, where it's like you need to test their pads. You need to see that their pads are working. You need to make sure that shit's tight and it's working. You are helping out football by hitting them as hard as you can to make sure those pads work. Because then, so you're not only going with the mindset of I'm going to destroy this guy, I'm going to help the NFL out and make it safer by making sure that his pads are on correctly and that he's treating this game like it's serious and it's dangerous. And so I'm going to help out the NFL and I'm going to help him out too, because I'm going to make sure he learns his lesson if he didn't put his pads on right and then put on the right pads, the right cleats, whatever it may be. So I do agree with Tarredome 110%. You have to have that mentality. You can't have anything holding you back from going in for that hit and that tackle. It's full on 110%. Whatever it is, it can be rage, anger. It could be I got to get a check for my family. whatever it is that pushes all that worries of that person you're about to tackle in the back of your mind, like gone, do that, whatever it may be, right? And I think that the 49ers, to answer your question, are we capable of doing that? Yes, 110%. I've seen this. I've seen last year's team. I've seen teams previously. Our tackling is better. I think the tackling is a lot better for previous years because we have Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh is not going to put up with any player that's going to be like, why are you worrying about that guy? Get the tackle. That's your job. Or why are you slowing down here? What's going on? Yeah. That's what he wants. And that's kind of coming back to the Keelan White thing, where Keelan White, from what you showed me, showed that high motor that I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to give my 110%. I'm going to leap over dudes to get to the guy. So that's pretty much what I agree with 100%. And I do think we have that team.
Somebody said Tarredome was watching Punch Out before. Hey, man, this is that real. Look, either you're going to be a tough guy, you're going to hit with bad intentions, or you leaping Lanny Poffo. You a punk. Don't be no punks out here.
Oh.
Everybody game plans. Everybody has execution. Everybody's done the analytics. Everybody's done this. It's going to get to a mentality. I am tougher than you. I will bust your ass. I will make it so that you don't feel like doing this no more. That's
what you sign up for.
That's what it takes.
Literally sign up for it. So yeah.
And speaking of which, on their defense, I gotta look at. I'm gonna shout out a person on their defense, Mr. Brian Burns, ladies and gentlemen. He wears number 0, which isn't a number; it's an integer, but nonetheless. Technically,
math lesson, just like that. See how easy
if you went to class, it is an integer, not a number. But but Brian Burns, as y'all see, his tackles for loss are 13. This man already, what is it? Week 9. We're going to week 9, right?
Going into week 9, yeah. So he's on pace for 10 sacks.
This man got 10 sacks by himself, ladies and gentlemen. He got 10 sacks by himself. He's got more sacks than a lot of NFL teams. Brian Burns gets it. Brian Burns is trying to show you that this game is made by tough men. Brian Burns is something to look at. This is for Colton McKivitz. This is for Trent Williams. Any of y'all, all of y'all, recognize you playing a tough dude here. This guy ain't playing around with you. And he has no recourse. He has no hesitation to make you look bad out there in New York City in front of God and everybody. So you better put your head on him, and you better make sure he doesn't crack your quarterback wide open like whoever it might be. It probably is going to be Mac Jones, Brock Purdy, my main man, Martinez. This dude don't care who you got back there. I'm coming to see your ass.
Ooh.
So you better get it. You better get it together. This dude ain't playing. This dude ain't playing.
I'm just counting
Mike
the number
Jones
of
needs
times
sacked,
you
dude.
said ass. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Mac Jones 110% is going to get sacked in this game. Like it's going to happen. And I'm not trying to speak that into existence, but it's just the reality of things when you look at the evidence of Brian Burns, this offensive line, and the fact that Mac Jones is an absolute statue. He's going to get sacked like twice. I'm going to say 2 times. I'll say at least 2 times. That's my prediction on that. I think Brian Burns he's very underrated defensive player of the year kind of type. You have 4 pass deflections, a forced fumble, double-digit tackles for loss, double-digit sacks, and you're only halfway through the season. That is some defensive player of the year kind of type stats.
That dude ain't playing, man. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. You better, don't go in here messing around with these people. Like he said in Friday, he said, "You want some too, old man?" No.
Get off your ass, boy. I don't know why you come around messing with these people.
You go in there asking for the beach cruiser you want? Brian Burns is coming to see you. Kayvon Thibodeau, who we've been talking about, he has 5 sacks, which is very, 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 very good. But he just see, he just ain't the guy, man. I don't. I'm not a big fan of his. I done seen him do dirty stuff. I done seen him talk a little too much, and he, he just ain't for me. But he's a tough dude. If the 49ers decide to go after him, that it would be an improvement. But I ain't feeling it. That's the difference between what I'm saying, being a dirty player, and I don't want to call him dirty, but questionable player, and a guy who just gets down and gets it. That it's the juxtaposition. That's a nice word. Juxtaposition of how I feel about defenders. You got Brian Burns on one side, and you got Kayvon Thibodeau on the other. One is Burns is a kind of my guy, just making it happen. Thibodeau, he'll give you a little extra. He'll twist your leg when you tackling. He will lay down. If you hurt on the field, I seen him make snow angels while Jalen Hurts was laying down there on the field with an injury. Stuff like that. I don't like that guy. I don't care. He's kind of out of the Indomika Kansu, Vontez Perfect, who were tough guys and who got it done, but they was a little extra. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You like hard hits, and you like someone like when in the middle of the game, right? But like once the play's over, or you see a defenseless player that has nothing to do with the play and it's not going to affect anything. Yeah, players like Sue and Perfect were like the pinnacle of just dirty play.
Yeah, so they put a little extra on it. Yeah, they put a little mustard on that ketchup. Yeah.
Dominican Sue to this day swore that he never intentionally stepped on Aaron Rodgers' ankle.
Come on, dude.
I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate Aaron Rodgers with a passion.
I don't know shit about ball, but I know I was a Stop it.
He stomped on that thing like Kirk Franklin. Stomp.
Oh, man.
He knew that what it was. He walked on it. And
he was like, man. I was just watching the play, and I was just moving.
I said, Dad.
What had happened was
that turf looks like a light-skinned dude.
He's like, it pisses me off when people say that. It's like, dude, it's just
you did it. Yeah,
dude, it's clear as day. Come on, we knew. Come on, man.
It's like literally putting a gun at someone, shooting them, then being like, "Oh, I didn't mean to shoot you."
It just happened. It just happened.
It happened, man.
What you doing in the way of my gun?
I didn't intend to shoot you. That 5 cups of coffee I had pulled that trigger. Stop it.
Okay,
Red Jet though, I got. You haven't told us what do you think of this game? I haven't got to hear your full breakdown. What do you think of the situation? Like the 5-3, the toughness of this team. Do you believe in it? What do you think of this offense, this defense?
Oh boy, here we go.
What do you think of this game?
It could go either way. Let's just keep it real. It could go either way. We have enough injuries to. It could go towards the latter, towards the negative, because of the obvious. We could pull this out because we have played together as a unit in spite of everything. We are playing right, which is just insane. So I'm concerned just like you. I mean, I'm not even going to lie to you. Tarredome will tell you I'm a certified pessimist for the obvious reason. Damn. But I'm the same person that just went to Sunday Night Football and lost my damn mind. So if you were following me on Instagram, it's not there anymore because I took it down because people started acting a damn fool. So people just were like, I was getting all kind of weird, crazy comments for another day. So anywho, all right. I want this team to win as badly as you guys do. We are at 5-3. However, we could go 5-4. I'm just more or less prepared for that for the obvious reason. And then you have coaching on the Giants side that are playing for their coaching life. And that could go either way as well. Yes, Scatterbo is out, but and Neighbors is out, but you still have dogs on their squad. Every team has dogs. I mean, clearly, we've lost to 3 of them. So there you go. And those are games that were winnable, but were not winnable because of the obvious reasons. So to answer, I think to kind of break it down a little bit further, if we're not playing as a team, what's the point? The win is not going to be there if you're not playing as a unit. What I saw through injury is we played as a unit through those injuries, not despite those injuries. We played in spite of injury, not despite. So I am concerned. You have a pivotal game after this, which is against the Rams. It's a 125 game, which is here, California for us in the Bay Area. So this game Sunday, this coming Sunday, is really a much needed pivotal game. I don't care. I mean, they could be 0-7. They could be, 2-7, 2-5, whatever the case may be. They're coming for our playoff spot. Let's keep that in mind. So, yes, we're 5-3, and yes, we're very much in the conversation. But the more you lose, the more you kick yourself out of that contention. So we need to keep that mindset of playing in spite of, not despite of. Someone by the name of Confucius Tarredome told me that you pass to get the lead, you run to keep it. So if I've learned anything by being Tarredome's co-host, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of college words too. Look at me. So nice. I've also learned that you play with this mindset. You play tough. This is what you signed up for. Am I correct?
Oh man, is this showing?
You're correct. You're 100% on point.
It's showing on the screen here.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing little Brian Burns. You can keep talking. I'm just showing.
Okay.
Just showing some his moves.
I feel like
he's got an inside outside move.
I'm feeling like this. Mac Jones is also playing for his life. We know this. Playing for the Patriots, and then that whole organization was just going in the toilet. We all know that. That's nothing new. It's not breaking news on CNN, right? I know I sound really gruff and grr. It's just I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's just me as a fan. And then it's also being the fanatic, like we should win every game, right? But you have to think like a fan. Let's keep it real. We're not in the organization. We're not drawing up these plays on the sideline. We're not the players themselves. So we expect a little more than I think we should right now. I mean, yes, this season did look wide open, but it's 13 long ass weeks. And we went into this with injuries. Let's just keep it tall, right? Let's keep it a million. Let's keep it a million bands. We came into this with injury, and then we just added to it, which is a real shame, but we can't control that. You have to continue to play. You have to continue playing like this. You have to keep playing with the mentality of we can win these games. You do that, you do get the win. We've seen it. We saw it the first 2 weeks, and then we saw it week 3 when they stopped Kyler Murray, right? So these games are possible, and we are still in first place in our division. So that's a huge saving grace. I think if you build upon that and you win these games that I don't want to say they don't matter because now they do. The Giants don't have the record that we have right now. So they're not playing for playoff spot. They're not playing for seeding. They're playing to prove a point too. We all are. That's just the nature. That's just the nature of the beast. I mean, if you look at the Dolphins, same mentality. I mean, if you look at the Jets, the Jets beat the damn Bengals, really, by a point no less. That was
wild.
That was wild. Wow. I mean, let's not get too comfortable, but let's not forget what's important. Let's not forget the task at hand.
So what you're saying is this is a must-win.
Oh, absolutely.
You would argue.
Without a doubt.
Easy teams are a must-win, I think.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to say Giants are easy, but they're on that level where the 49ers are supposed to be better, and you are trying to go for the playoffs. So teams like the Giants, who are most likely not going to make playoffs, are must-win teams, or must-win games, I think. You just have a higher chance of winning those games against easier teams. But if you lose to an easy team, it can come back and bite you in the ass later on in the season, especially if you're competing with someone else who's played that team before, or if you're just one game behind or whatever. That one loss, that one team that's not going to make the playoffs could definitely knock you out of it. So I think this Giants game is more of a must-win than the Rams one, if you ask me.
I couldn't agree with you more. I look at all NFC teams as must-win. I just don't care anymore.
When it's AFC, you're like, okay, but when it's NFC, you're like, damn it.
Right. But then too, it's like you have to watch out for them because you can see them again. So
Yeah.
you can easily see them again in the Super Bowl. So I don't want to sleep on any team. And I know as a fan base, we tend to do that. And if it's not the Niners, you're not watching. No, watch your opponents. Know their weaknesses. Know their strengths. Know their trick plays. Get ready for that bag. I mean, that bag is coming tomorrow, in the form of trick or treat, right? So we want to always be ready. We want to always be prepared for the unknowns. The unknowns are going to come. Think about it. We just lost last week to the Texans. That was a whole unknown. Did we shoot ourselves in the foot? Fuck yeah, we did. But that doesn't mean, yeah, right? So I don't see, do I see us losing on Sunday? No, but it is any given Sunday, but at the same time, it's any given Sunday where we need to win now.
Every time we don't,
right now. So
yeah, every time we shoots I know like every team shoots themselves in the foot. That it's a game of like you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. Every team does it, but when this team does it, when this 49ers team, as injured as they are, if they limit their own mistakes, right, that they purposely cause, like letting a ball that touched you on a punt and someone else taking it, or an easy fumble that you allow, or things that a bad pass or whatever it may be, those things. If the 49ers, whenever they allow only like 2-3 shots in the foot in a game, they tend to win it. And it's close throughout this year. Absolutely. But like the Jags one and the Texans one, there was like 6 or 7 shots in the foot throughout the game. And so if the 49ers can just limit their own mistakes, and I think they can win. I think they can win a lot.
Oh yeah, no doubt in my mind. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Play the game the way you know how. Play the game that I think that you expect to play. Hold yourself to that accountability. We do it. You can do it, right? You too can be a 49er with these 5 easy steps. And at this point, I look at it like if you follow those 5 easy steps, which is plan, prepare, ready, readiness, right? Accountability, execution. It's not hard. 5 easy steps. Not a Soul Train dance with 5 easy steps, but you can definitely get done, right? That's my take. I'm done with it. Thank y'all. Love you, mean it.
We agree. I agree with like pretty much your entire take for sure, 110%. Like you have the right mindset heading into this game for sure. I agree. You got some videos for showing us, Tarredome? I know you want to break this down.
I didn't even know I was on, man. But I'm just breaking it down, looking at there a couple of their route concept versus man coverage. I see Jackson Dart. He makes decisions. He makes them quickly. He makes them deliberate, but sometimes it's different places he could go. This looks like a crossing concept with him running a hank and him running a shoot. This is good against man coverage, but as you see, they're playing off a little bit. This is against the zone, but it's still an effective play nonetheless. See the cross, and then he takes advantage of him being man up on him, but he had dude wide open. But nonetheless, he took a shot, and Jackson Dart will make some decisions, and he will get it in for big gainers. Right. He'll get it in for big gainers. But prior to that, I was looking at how Brian Burns rushes, and he ain't nothing to be playing around with. This is number 0 out here. They will collapse the pocket, and I'm thinking in terms of our left guard will be Trent Williams out there. And this is Philadelphia Eagles, a very capable offensive line. He's kick stepping, he's meeting them out here, but Burns has moves that will take you out here to the deep end and then cross your face, and he'll get in here and he'll get pressures, man. See that, and it's
coming through.
On top of it, using him for leverage, and this is what we gotta remember too, man. Jalen Hurts, although it's not the gaudy numbers, it's not big time passing down the field. there is a nimbleness to these feet. There is a sense to this mind. I really like Jalen Hurts. He reminds me a great deal of Brock Purdy. He can kind of sense things, and he got the wheels to just get out of there, spin out of there, and try to make something out of nothing sometimes. And that's pretty dope to me. Those are things that don't register in your stats. It doesn't say, you're an elite quarterback, elite police out here, but playing quarterback in the National Football League, just be good. Be good. Get out of bad situations. Be able to run. Be able to be nimble. Be able to give yourself a chance. And one of my first posts were the 29 things that Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy have in common. The glaring thing was the fact that, one is black and one is white. Duh. But getting beyond that and getting into the spirit of the men, both are devoted, both are nimble, both played in the Big 12, both had dads that were in their lives, both recruited by the University of Alabama, both were running about a 1.54 split on the 40. Both are strong men of faith, both are just good guys. They both averaged the same in college. They both threw for 80 and 81 touchdowns in college. They played both in the Big 12. I think that was it's just so many similarities in there. And I'm getting the first look at the Fluffy Eagles versus the New York Football Giants, and just seeing how Jalen reacts versus how we're going to react. Sets his foot. He's looking for he should have let this one go here. It's green space here. Nothing but air and opportunity. But, nonetheless, he holds it a little bit. And now you got waves of these New York Football Giants coming. First one. And then two. And then three coming at you. And this is kind of how you got to play. Those front four are very, very important, and they can get to you and have you making business decisions, have you making different things. This is a look at it from the end zone. Once that rush comes, it can slow things up. He's already seeing this guy's free. He's by him already. This is going to be Trent Williams out here. I think Trent will do better than, is that Lane Johnson? Or this is a very, very good offensive lineman, man. This is
Dickerson.
Is that Dickerson? Oh, he's playing. Yeah. Is that Dickerson? 6'9". This is a capable guard in the National Football League. So this is going to be Dominic Puni. And, this guy's by him, man. This guy's by him.
Landon Dickerson, in my eyes, I think is the best guard in the NFL. So.
And look, he looking at booty.
Like, that's funny.
And if he's a good guard, then who's our left guard?
Connor Colby.
Connor Colby.
He's gonna get destroyed.
Oh boy.
Dude,
Right.
Oh God.
you made the argument for me, Wolfie. If this is the best in the league, and he looking at you, hey man, get your stuff right. Get your stuff.
Right. Get your mind right.
These people ain't playing. These
And
people
Ron pointed out.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
because he is beat bad. It looked like me racing Usain Bolt. I'm back here at the 80. Usain Bolt finishing and he drinking Gatorade. He is by him. So, we gotta get the right mentality. We gotta be ready to protect, man. That's Jalen. Jalen knows how to boogie a little bit, how to get out of some bad situations, but they're coming in droves. Look at 91 here. Look
Mac
at
Jones not doing that. So
Mac Jones ain't going.
would have got sacked there, yeah.
I'm telling you what it is. Yeah.
Bam.
I ain't want to say it, but
But you gotta say it. We gotta deal with it. I know, right?
I ain't really want to go there, but
I'm Tarredome. I'm right there with you. I'm done. Like, I mean, you and I have talked about this offline. I mean, I'm at the point where it's like, either we're gonna get this right or we're not. I was at the Atlanta game, and I mean, Wolfie, I think you'd be proud of me for saying this.
Oh.
And I quote out loud for the whole stadium to hear me: "How many more years do we have to wait before we get this? I'm almost 50. Enough." People around me turned around and was like, "You almost 50?" not okay, she's a little
nice
weird.
yeah, it's a nice feeling, but
That's
reality
a go,
sets
man.
in.
Yeah.
Hey, I am.
I had a Tarredome moment. I ain't even gonna lie. And everybody around me was like, everything she just said. And I'm like, enough, get it together. I get it. I'm a girl. I don't know shit about football. I understand that.
No.
But I know common sense.
That's what morons tell you. You have been around Tarredome and you're not gonna say, I don't know. No.
No, you know what I mean. I know.
I done dropped some tea leaves. If you a Golden Domer, your football IQ is up.
Woo.
But this stuff, I done showed y'all what a cover 3 is. I done showed you whose responsibilities this is. I done told you about organizationally how you formulate this thing. I done gave you mentality. I don't know is 3 words and not gonna use. You just not gonna use it. You done been around me too long.
Too long. Thank you. And side note, good luck to you, Papa, on your interview. And know you're gonna ace
Yeah,
it.
shout out to Papa J, man.
Shout out. Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
You got this. Yeah.
this,
Let's
man.
go. No matter what we go through as a fan base, we come together. You know,
Yeah,
we agree, we disagree. Okay, we have our little tips and stuff like that. And I kind of went off in the chat, so I'm sorry for that. It's not me going, hey, I know what I'm talking about. Back up off. It's me being on 10. It's me being at that point. You know, it ain't y'all. You know I love y'all. It's not even like that.
If it means anything, I didn't think that you were mad or anything like that.
No. And I'm not. It's just I'm not
I
at
didn't
all.
go out
It's
that way,
just
so you're good.
yeah, right. No, I appreciate that. It's just at the end of the day, it's like I feel the same way Tarredome does. I feel the same way. How many more fucking years? I'm almost Tarredome's age. Okay, I'm there. I'm 46, so it's like enough. I lost it at the game. Tarredome.
But I keep.
Go for it.
I keep. I'd like to stay this stage.
Oh my god. I lost my mind. I didn't mean to lose it. I had enough.
You're at the game. You're feeling the passion. Yeah, you're good.
Did, but it's finally just at this. We're right there. We're there. We just have to finish.
It's
like,
what I
just
said.
Win, baby. Just finish, baby.
Just finish. Yeah. It's what I told Tarredome earlier in the live. We've been edged for the past 30 years, going to NFC Championship games, 2 Super Bowls, things of that nature. when you're so close, and then it's just taken from you so many times because of so many small mistakes. You're just like, enough with it. Like, give me a break.
Right? Enough.
Yeah. It's kind of like when last year when we didn't go to the playoffs.
You blue ball.
Yeah, I'd rather go to playoffs and stuff like that. Yeah, you got blue ball. We're getting blue ball hard, right? And quite literally, almost it seems. But it's last year. It felt good. It felt good to an extent last year, where I didn't have to. I'd rather be in the playoffs. I'd rather try to attempt to win Super Bowl, of course. Like that's a given.
Right. Yeah.
But there was a relief almost when I was watching the playoffs last year, where it's like, I now don't have to look forward or have to think about that disappointment being edged to the point of like, okay, it was that one mistake that I have to think about 24/7. I don't have to think about that anymore. And so like there was a bit of a break, and now we're back to being competitive again in a season where it was set up for the 49ers to go undefeated almost this year based on the schedule and what this team was. Then the injuries came in, and now because of the injuries this year, we're being edged once again because it's like, literally everything was set up for the 49ers to succeed. Travel, schedule, whatever you want to think about. The 49ers were number 1 in that. Now injuries are taking that away from us. And so we're just like, what the? So I understand what you're saying. Like, it's just so, like, it can never be. It's always like either shoot yourselves in the foot. Football gods are like, okay, too bad, you can't happen. Or the other team just makes that one play that beats you. It's every single time. And it's just enough with the edging. Either don't make it or make it. Like, I want one or the other. I'm sick and tired of this.
Right, because that's all we have left is one or the other. I mean,
so,
the Super Bowl is here, and that's great, but it's work to get there. I'm sorry, and I'm tired of being. Who are you telling? Right? Like, I mean, it's like Tarredome told me, it's like a relationship. You try to work it out, it works out, then it doesn't, then it works out, then it doesn't. You break up, break up kind of thing. You understand me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, at the end of the day, and of course I say things, being funny, stuff like that. It's not. It's no intention of what I'm saying at all. It's more like if I see what you guys are seeing, which is the potential, which is the talent, which is the will, really, the will to want to play, like something. Dion Primetime Sanders would always say, when you feel good, you play good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You look good.
When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good, right? I feel like the look and the feel is a little kind of lost in translation sometimes. That's where I'm coming from. That's kind of where, because I immediately think about that when they go on the field. I immediately think about that from the first snap, from kickoff. And I kind of go, okay, this could be the move, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows, right? Just because they have a fumbled snap or anything from kickoff doesn't mean that's going to be the mood or the mode of the game or the energy of the game for the entire.
You can't get lost in those early mistakes that are going to burn you. You can't get lost in those. Yeah, you got it's a game of football. They're going to make one mistake, sure. They can't get lost in either. It's you cannot have that dread. You cannot have that thing in the back of your mind of, it's the football gods. We're going to lose this no matter what we do. They're going to set up all these mistakes. You cannot have that in the back of your mind. So I agree with you on that. Like, you just can't let that one mistake in the first quarter just cataclysm effect all the way into the game. So I agree with that.
Hey, looking at this real quick, man. This is a big play for Jack Peppers. We've had trouble at safety, and safety means different things to different people. Particularly if you say strong safety versus free safety. I made this point rather funnily, if there's such a word, on Real Talk Talk. Because it's a safety, people think they're interchangeable, and that's kind of how we're looking at things in the NFL. But there's a difference between a box safety, strong safety, and a free safety. And it is like saying twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a big difference. A box safety is kind of your undersized linebacker, while a free safety is an undersized cornerback. And this was an instance on this. This was Jackson Dart versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy's playing safety. Now, it's just rules you got to know that if they're lined up and they're inside the numbers, you want to recognize the fact that where the real estate is outside the numbers. So when you line up inside the numbers and you're inside of them, the thing you have to be thinking about is outside the numbers. That's where they're going to work. If he's lined up inside, he's going to work outside. If he's lined up outside, he's going to work inside. And the Bible says, look to the hills to where your help cometh. You got help inside. Don't worry about inside. You can run them to different people. But look at what this safety does here. I will clear it. See, he's inside. Now, so what does tight end do? He's cutting outside here to the real estate. Ain't nobody bought any of this land out here. It's all clear and ready to go, but you're protecting to the inside. You got to get on your horse and be on the outside. And when you don't, things like this happen. You're trailing big plays. Our safeties have got to realize that when
I just saw Jair Brown right there.
yeah,
I just saw Jair Brown in that.
You start seeing flashes.
I was like, all right, well, we're seeing that
Oh,
play.
God,
That's what I'm talking about. We've got to employ just basic principles and know that know where your help is and know where you can't be beat to, because that's where he's gonna work. That's where he's gonna work. If he condensed formation, they're inside the numbers. Well, where is he probably gonna go? Outside the numbers. That's where the hoes at. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make it so that these guys can understand. You go where the hoes at.
Oh, boy, you said it again.
The hose is at the club. The club is the empty green space. I know y'all. Red Jet Shell just is shocked with everything I say. But this is film study. This is film practice. I'm talking to young men here. If he's lined up condensed, he's gonna work out. If it's wide and spread, they're gonna come in. Because that's where the free space is. I'm trying to get real estate. I'm trying to buy. That's why you gotta come inside if you're lined up outside, and outside if you're lined up inside. That's what I'm saying. And know where your help is. Know where you got pursuit, you got extra players, you got a threat. You got to know where your help is coming from. That's what I'm screaming. And now I'm gonna get the judgment because nobody heard the substance of what I'm saying. They just gonna look. He said hoes. I know
that's not true.
You're a preacher and you're talking about hoes.
You see,
Mary Magdalene was a hoe. She was a harlot. When you see harlot in the Bible, they were hoes. That was it's the second oldest profession.
I heard nothing.
Let's be real. I'm trying to be real with y'all. I could come in here and give you a sermon, but these young men understand young men things. I'm just trying to give it to y'all rough, rugged, and
it's
raw.
not like he said that bitch is a hoe, dog. It's
oh
my
God.
This where the hoes at. And this is what young men say. I know it's a shock to y'all, and I'm like Jay-Z, Lord, forgive me for my brash delivery, but I remember vividly what these streets did to me. I'm not too far removed from understanding how a young man thinks.
Oh, whoa. All right.
And a young man think like this. A young man talk like this. I could talk to young people. I could talk to the book of Acts, the 2nd chapter, 11th verse. They said they would talk to them in their own language. I can find a language to talk to you and effectively communicate with you. If you're German, I would say Ich ein a Berliner. If you're Spanish, yo hablo español. If you're French, je désire un café crème s'il vous plaît. I can talk to you and find you in your own language. And I'm trying to communicate to them.
Bing. There we go. Okay, can I speak to something real quick in the chat? So,
Speak on it.
My boy Callie, you know I love you, baby. I am not saying that we're not in the lead. I'm saying that we're 3-0 in our damn division. Jesus Christ, stop arguing with me, boy. Jesus Christ. Shit, don't correct me. I know what I'm talking about. Get off my back.
Callie's been going at Red Jet just because she said one time.
I wear a helmet that don't fit.
Callie, that's real. We out here. We still in first place. We can win this thing, man. We got to police ourselves up. We got an
Same.
opportunity, man. We in first place. We undefeated in the
I love
division.
you. Stop it.
We
Golly.
can still pull this
I
thing
ain't
off.
Stephen A. The fuck?
We got players healing up. We can still, if we can stay until the bye week and bring back BA and bring back a couple of pieces. Hey, once the playoffs start, it is a whole new season, y'all.
I mean, okay. That bye week is taking far too damn long.
Well, I'm just
I
using
think
it
that's
as
where everybody is at. I think that's what it is. The break is just
using
taking
it as
forever.
a benchmark. I mean, because it's late in the season,
Correct me,
and
boy.
if we can just heal up, if we can bring back some of our starters, if we can make some moves, and we are still in first place. It is week 14. We ain't got
Thank you. That's what I
three
was
more
trying to say.
3 more games to go. And lo and behold, y'all gonna be number 1 in the NFC West. You're gonna get to the playoffs. Once the playoffs start, they don't care about your record. It's just the fact that you got in.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
can win the playoffs. It becomes a 3-game season. Win 3 home games. Just 3, y'all. Just 3. 3 home games. And you are NFL champions. That's
Can we
it.
just get to the break?
And they
please?
all home games. They will be actual home games. Win the divisional, win the championship, and win the damn Super Bowl. All of them
That's
will
really
be
what matters the
on
most.
Levi Stadium. Think of that.
Thank you. Somebody.
3 home games. You just have to get to the 3 home games. And you're a champion.
I was just saying that we have the lead in the division. I'm done.
Don't
Leave me alone.
worry about that.
Don't
Just
bring it out of me.
win your division, man. Win your division.
God,
You got 3 home games.
I was fuck with this fan base sometimes.
You got
God,
3 home games. Just hold on. A change is coming. Hold on.
listening.
Everything's gonna be
Right
all
now,
right.
I'm
Win
already
your
up there.
games. Win your games. Win the division, and we grand.
I agree with you on that. Like with these 2 games, man, the new season starts. You've seen the Packers, who was a 7 seed, beat the number 1 seed, I believe, of the Dallas Cow. Not number 1 seed, the 2 seed. Not too long ago. Playoffs. It's a new season. New things happen. God treat it that way. It doesn't matter if you're that 2nd or 7th seed or wherever it may be. You still have that opportunity to go far and win the Super Bowl and things of that nature. You still have that potential. You made the playoffs for a reason. Just to cut back to the thing that was really frustrating Red Jet for some reason. Not for some reason, but I see why, because Callie just keeps.
I'm not going back and forth with him, and I'm not fighting. It's just, damn, I know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Don't fight for somebody that loves you. Don't do that, bro, because I'm not the one.
It's all good.
Please.
It's all good.
I know it is. I know it is. I don't care. Damn.
I heard it too, but I wasn't going to correct you because it wasn't that big of a deal because we're 5-3. The other teams are 5-2. I can see where the mistake came from. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. I let it go too. I don't know why you.
We have the lead. Can we have that for now? Can we?
We still in first place.
Am I that damn wrong? I mean, I'm sorry I'm not on the field. I'm sorry I'm not playing. I'm sorry I'm not a fucking expert.
You got a helmet, though, Red Jet. Put your helmet on.
You want me to wear it? You want me to put it on?
Put the helmet on. Put the helmet on.
Don't play with me. Don't you play with me.
That'll make you respectful.
Put
the helmet on.
Right here. Don't play with me.
And then they got it. Then they'll understand. Red Jet got a helmet. And get the gloves. If Red Jet got a helmet, if you can't get on here without a helmet, you ain't got nothing to mess with Red Shell about.
Thank you. Shit, don't play with me, damn it. Shit. Don't play with me.
Red Jet got the helmet. And Wolfie got a helmet.
I am the nicest person until you took.
I knew you got a helmet. I do got a helmet now. Yeah, actually I did. It's a good hat. I like it.
You got to have a helmet.
So if we want to jump into the predictions and stuff like that.
Let's go.
Where my music at? Hold on. I don't even know what to play here because Wolfie, I think we tied. We pushed this weekend because we didn't have a tiebreaker. You want one and I want one, so we'll push it to next week. That threw
We
everything
can do
off.
this.
But I am here for the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. Let
Do you
me
want to flip
add
a coin?
to the stage.
We
No,
can
I
flip
don't want
the
to flip
coin.
the coin. We push. We go into next week.
We're just gonna take the tie. What is this, soccer?
That's it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know,
I
right?
am not
Damn,
losing
that's
my
true.
stuff on
I
a
didn't think about it like
On a
that.
coin flip, I'm risky too. It's 50-50.
Oh God, I think we all had enough.
These are my picks at 2 hours and 58 minutes. These are my picks for week 9, the pick sheet for the 2005 week 9 season, 2025 week 9 season. I got Baltimore winning tonight. I got Chicago over Cincinnati. I got Detroit over Minnesota. Green Bay will whoop Carolina. The Chargers will whoop Tennessee. Atlanta will fall to New England. San Francisco will beat the New York Football Giants. Indianapolis is going to beat Pittsburgh. They're very hot, and they are the team you don't want to face. Denver will beat Houston. Jacksonville will beat Las Vegas. New Orleans will take that L to the Rams. Although I hate it, I hope I'm wrong there. Kansas City. I got Kansas City over Buffalo. That probably will be a sticking point to some. Seattle. Sorry, Washington, man. Y'all take that L. And I got Arizona pulling it together on the week Call of Duty comes out over in the Dallas Cowboys. Wolfie, what do you see in there? What do you disagree with? When we make money is substantial. Combined score with 49. Arizona, Dallas with 49.
Brother, you were breaking up so much. You were like a robot.
I know, right?
Okay, it was just me. Okay.
No,
You sound like
Muted.
I love this. I love this.
I'm at 3 hours.
Same time, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to hear, but I still heard this part.
All right, Baltimore, Miami. Can y'all hear that?
I can hear you now. All right, you're good.
All right.
I think
Baltimore, Miami. I got Baltimore.
I got Baltimore too as well over Miami. Chicago over Cincy. I'll take that too as well. Man, I hate Detroit, dude. But I think yesterday or the day before. No, I haven't made my predictions yet. Actually, no, that was a different video. Sorry, totally getting lost. Detroit. I'll take Detroit over Minnesota. Okay. I'll take Green Bay over Carolina too. Chargers over Tennessee. That's an easy one. New England over Atlanta. Man, that team. I could talk about New England for 30 minutes, but let's not do that. New England is going to beat Atlanta. San Fran over the Giants. The Colts over Pittsburgh. I'll take that as well. Denver over Houston. I'll take that one as well. Jacksonville over Vegas. I'll do that. I agree. Rams over New England. I agree with that one as well. Kansas City over Buffalo. I agree with that. I think Kansas City is back to their form again. I mean, the past 2 years, they're kind of and they still won a Super Bowl and went to a Super Bowl. Now they're back to being good again, and it's like, shit, they're probably going to win another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. Kansas City over Buffalo. Seattle over Washington. I'll take that. Arizona over Dallas, though.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like that too.
Y'all going with the Cowboys? Tell me now.
I would say
Don't
yeah.
say it like that, because then
I
you
know,
can't do
right?
it.
Yeah, let me know.
Don't say it
like nails.
This thing gets recorded. This is on YouTube.
You said recorded.
Please.
In the comments, please write. I hate
y'all got Dallas.
that.
Tell me you got Dallas.
We agree on everything.
Yeah,
we agree on every single game. What about you, Red Jet? What do you agree with every game?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I was kind of questioning Dallas and Arizona too, but I mean, they don't affect us.
Y'all should go
right
with Dallas.
now. But
y'all feeling Dallas?
Cowboys looking a little.
Go with Dallas.
Decentish. I didn't mean decentish.
I'm trying to think of
it
a game that
it is in their stadium, so I mean, there's some.
the sunlight tends to favor the opponent, though.
True. That's true.
It is late at night, though, so that is different.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm probably going to write them the same way. Yeah, I haven't written mine out just yet, but yeah.
I need help. Which one would I feel like I should change one.
Rams
over New Orleans. That might be sneaky.
How about Buffalo and Kansas City? That'd be a good switch. Switch.
That one, I mean, Josh Allen tends to own Kansas City in the regular season,
Yeah,
and the postseason is
yeah.
different. That's probably the one that
I would
would be
kind
the
of lean
best.
towards Buffalo. That's just me, but I think Tarredome might be right.
I feel like he picked every team I would have picked up.
I
over
know,
at
me too.
that.
And I haven't, like I said, I haven't written mine yet, so I'm just like, oh, cheat sheet.
Brother.
Oh, God.
What if Atlanta
know.
pops up? So the two teams
I
that
know, right? What if they pop off? I know.
yeah, I had
Yeah,
two
I
games
know.
that I honestly that
What you got?
it's the Buffalo Kansas City Chiefs one, and then the Atlanta Patriots one. That one I'm kind of those two games
Yeah,
because
they're
Atlanta can either play great. Atlanta plays either
Or
like
get beat
super
up
good
great. Right.
or they're trash. It's just how it is. Either
Right,
they
it's one or the other. Yeah,
30-0 or it's 24-14 and they win. It's just so. I think once Tarredome comes back, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be based on points because I'm not confident in. Like I'm not even 50-50 on it. I'm like 60-40 on Kansas City Bills. I'm like 70-30 on Patriots, Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah, that's fair. I don't think I would pick Atlanta either, just because of the obvious. And they're doing good right now. So it's pretty damn decent. Indianapolis is scary. Oh, they scare me.
Yeah.
They scare me. That's a nightmare on Elm Street waiting to happen. Like,
You're not wrong.
they could be that team that could just, go right in the first place, literally. Overall in the AFC, they could. I mean, right now, I would think they are because of their record, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, they're number one right now on the seed thing.
On the seeding, yeah, right.
Yeah, they're number one seeding, and they played some easy teams, sure, but the Colts versus the Steelers have a shit defense. So, and the Colts have the number one offense right now. So, shit defense, number one offense equals shit ton of points. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to go against the Colts, who have a solid defense, a better one. So, if you go with the evidence of offense versus their shit defense, their offense wins. Their mid defense, the Atlanta's Colts mid defense, Steelers trash defense. You got to go with the balance of it.
The lesser
and and I'm going to have to say that Colts take it. So yeah, I don't know where Tarredome went, but we're going to have to figure out. We're going to have to figure out a tiebreaker of some kind, of some way. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll have to do a point system of over under. That's usually how we do tiebreakers.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I can't.
Is it a tiebreak of our game or just games, period, or a certain game that you guys are having a disagreement about?
So like if we all agree on a game, or if we disagree on two games, but we tie, he's right about one, I'm right about one, or whatever. We'll pick a game over under. He usually goes with 50 over, and I'll take the under. But,
okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Tarredome says his internet went down.
Oh my God. I can't.
Poor guy, that sucks.
Man. I can't. He really just left us to our own device.
Hey, I've done shows. I can do this. Okay.
Right? I see. You gotta carry the load. Let's do it.
So once we'll figure that out, and I'll talk to Tarredome about that. Obviously, we'll figure out in the future. I will say one more thing that I want to bring up. I was going to bring up at the end of this anyway and get his opinion on it, but I would love to get your opinion on this. The 49ers, the whole injury woes thing, obviously, as you know, injury woes and stuff, no one can figure it out. Where is it coming from or whatever? You know who Chase Sr. is, right?
Yes, I do.
Chase Sr. apparently has a theory to why the 49ers are injury prone as they are. Okay. I think it's ridiculous. If you don't think it's ridiculous, I won't give you shit. But I'm just going to read it off to you. I'm just going to read it off to you, and you tell me what you think of this situation.
See what I can do with it.
Because I can't put the article up because he's the only one that can do that. Or I would show you. Chase Sr., a Texas-based sports center creator who covers the 49ers and Eagles. He talked to John Feliciano. He referenced John Feliciano, the former guard for the 49ers.
Yes.
Feliciano once brought up that players have joked around about there being an electrical substation that's right next to the practice field and how that has led to the Niners' injury problems. As a joke, right? This is what Chase Sr. says. While it was reportedly a joke to the players, Sr. gives the idea, which he called nerdy and holistic, a bit more credence. If you're a believer in EMF, electromotive force, being harmful, which has gotten a lot of attention as of late, it's a fascinating theory. Senior wrote, unintentionally mischaracterized the EMF initialism. I don't know what that means. But electromotive force is a different scientific principle entirely. So he referenced the wrong thing. But anyway, there have been a lot of studies how cell phones, Bluetooth, wireless earbuds, etc., emit a lot of EMF and that it can be harmful to people. Who knows? Work on the show all this now and wanted to pass this info along. So he's walking the line of trying to say, I do believe that the electrical substation next to us is causing these 49ers players to be so injury prone. That's what he's trying to say without saying it, because if he actually did say that, that would be psycho.
Okay.
So I don't. What about the player? What we get injured at other stadiums, we travel, we get injured there too as well. So it's like, it's not just at practice. Or are you saying like the electrical whatever substation is causing the muscles to be weak? And it blows my mind. I'm actually dumbfounded. That just blows my mind, dude. Now we're desperate.
Are you serious?
now we're desperate. That's how I look at it. So, but if you disagree with that and you think that actually might have some weight to it, I promise I won't give you shit. I just personally, in an overreaction, exaggeration, what the fuck?
Yeah. Because like we could laugh at it, or you can spin it a number of ways. Now the next question could be, did you go to other stadiums to see if they had electrical charging stations close to the stadium or their practice facility? And if they do, have they had any, issues of injury or illness or anything like that? Serious question, right? And then if they have, why aren't they, why is it seeming like we're more injured than the rest of the NFL, if you would, right? Yeah. Like why is it more magnified in California? Like, and then that's another thing. Is it a state thing? Is it a climate thing? Is it a lot of things? Or are you just going straight to this? Oh, there are electric charging stations, and that's what it is, because that's what it sounds like.
I would take.
It seems like it's a narrative that just went way out of way out of left field. So yeah, that's hilarious. Right. That's
these headphones right here are giving me a soft skull right now, and if I go lay on the pillow, it's gonna break because apparently the electrical force from this headphone.
Yeah. Stupid.
I'm not going that far. I would rather hear somebody say to me, it was the weather. I'd rather hear somebody say that the climate, the air pressure, all of that in San Francisco, which is practically even, everyone loves it and stuff like that. But if they go anywhere else, their tissue is softer because of it. I would rather believe that. Right. I would take that into consideration more because of cold, which hardens your muscles, heat loosens up your muscles, etc. Right? Those things. Yeah. Yeah. But to jump to that conclusion at this point, I feel like it's just a desperate attempt to try to have an answer.
It's grasping at it's like it's grasping at straws at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yes, there is some truth about heat exhaustion, heat exposure, heat fever, heat stroke, stuff like that. People have died as a result of those, that happening to them, that exposure. And the same thing could happen with extreme cold, like frostbite. Have people died of frostbite? Yes, because they've been in the cold for too long. So yes, things like that can and have happened. So that part is very true. But to go right to the narrative and to try to push that, what's a good word? Propaganda.
Yeah.
So it's like, that don't make no sense to me. So I have to totally agree with you.
Okay, good. I thought I was like, maybe I should
have. No. Everything you're saying is right.
I'd be like a dick if I'm starting to like this call. It's stupid.
Oh my god. I agree with everything he says. It's true.
All right.
Oh man. Because if you think about it, today in the Bay Area, it's like 80 degrees, so it's pretty warm for a late October day. So. You would think late October it'd be like in the 70s, maybe in the 60s at a high, but yeah, it's like 82 degrees outside today, so it's pretty toasty. We're gonna have like spring and summer like weather in the dead of what's going to be the winter, so or a dead of fall, if you would. So it's a little odd to have that happening right now, but I can't use that as an excuse to where I can't get my work done. I can't. I can't pay my bills, right? I can't go do my exercises or, the normal daily things because the weather is so freakishly warm today. And
It
are we
is.
pushing a narrative? Are you saying that, oh, the weather is a reason why you're fatigued and all this other stuff? You can, but
Yeah, you're getting
yeah,
paid millions
I
of
agree.
dollars
I
to
agree.
not.
I agree with him, Wolfie. I think everything he's saying is just total facts. All facts.
Yeah.
Then my next question to you is, when's the last time you've been to the Bay Area? Right?
Um,
I just want to know when's the last time he's been to the Bay
I
Area.
haven't been there. The
No,
last time
him, not you.
I
No,
flew
him.
it.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I would rather. I agree with you. I think the weather thing would be a lot more of an example than the electrical thing. And I don't think we'll ever have an answer. I think that the reality of it is that
A real answer, yeah.
people are just going to have to live with the idea that it's bad luck. People are just going to have to live with that because let's say that it is the electrical station thing or whatever it may be. You are not going to be able to prove that it is that thing. That thing's going to be there no matter what. So you can't even say that. 49ers are going to be in San Francisco. So I would rather believe the weather. But if it is the weather, there's nothing I can do about it. I got to live with the bad luck. I got to live with the situation. If it's not something within your control, such as your training staff, your practices are too hard, things of that nature, if that's not in your control, you have to live with the idea it's bad luck or this is just your situation. Make best with it. This is the hand you've been dealt. Try to win the game with that hand. That's what you got to do. And that's what happens to 49ers. They're just bad luck. Yeah. They've had 1 year of not being injury prone, went to the Super Bowl. They were even injury prone, I believe, in the 2019 Super Bowl. It's just what it is. We have to live with it. We're still going to bitch about it. I'm still going to bitch about it every week, every day. I'm like, I'm so prone. I'm like, bad luck.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Question. Okay, honest question for you. Let's open a can of worms, if only for a second at a time. Would you can say bad luck, which is very true and very agreeable. That's a very logical statement that you're making. Another thing that I'm hearing from the fan base, and really just kind of birds chirping, chirp, chirp, right? That we have an ineffective training staff. But then I can agree with that. But then here's a counter to that: Are the players conditioning themselves properly? Are you eating properly? Are you resting properly? Are you going out like Eddie Murphy party all the time? That kind of thing. Are you doing And if you are, then that's a problem with the player, not the training staff.
Yeah.
Now, if the player is going to their trainings and the conditioning staff is not doing what they're supposed to do, then absolutely that's a training staff thing. Absolutely. But to your point and to your credit, which I also agree with, we can't confirm or deny that either. So it's hard to say. I agree with you on the terms of luck, but then I also question. With that agreement comes the question of that conditioning, healthy eating, healthy, rest habits, stuff like that. Healthy mind, healthy body kind of thing, right? So I do question that legitimately for that reason of if it's bad luck or not, because we do have that issue. And oh my God, East Rutherford, New Jersey, right? I almost said Landover, Phil. I don't know what I was thinking about. Landover, Maryland, right? I almost said FedExville. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Well, I went way out the box with that, right? But I went way, way, way out the way. But that's the question that I would have. And then you do start to question other stadiums as well, stadiums that are outdoors in the cold, and then stadiums that are indoors under awning or whatever the case may be. Is the awning open? Is it cold? Was it snowing that day? Was it raining? Was it, what's going on in Jamaica?
What kind of turf do you have?
Yeah, right. Is it AstroTurf? Is it real grass? What's going on? So I start to question so many things before I go right to. Not that you're saying that, but for me, I don't want to say, okay, it's bad luck, it's bad training, it's bad conditioning, this, that, and the third, because I don't know. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I am going to question that like dead ass. I want to be. That's when I really want to be a fly on the wall. Like, okay, is that what's going on? So yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with that aspect of it too, where it's just not as a fan. It's outside of my control, or even my judgment is a little bit outside of my control, in the sense that I've seen this 49ers team fire training staffs, hire new training staffs, and it hasn't changed. You are right in the sense of the players potentially not taking care of themselves, but that works That's lead wide kind of thing. That does happen. I do agree. I do think that some players out there are not actually taking care of themselves as they should. But it's just more like kind of you want to be on the fly of a wall. Just how much of the things are they in control with? Are they actually trying to do something about? It's not just like it's bad luck, live with it, and do nothing about it. Because that I agree. This team cannot stop trying to find an answer to the situation because it's a problem. It's not like you're 15th, 10th, whatever it may be. You're number 1 all the time. You are top 10 all the time. So what I need you to do is I want to know if this team is actually trying to find the answer, not just saying it's bad luck. But I will never know that. The only thing I'll know that is if they were to fire the training staff, and I have seen that. I have seen what was it? Players not take care of themselves as they should.
Yeah,
and things of that nature. And then I'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna judge that guy because I know. So it's kind of like I can make that judgment.
Right.
We're on point with the injury thing. I just can't. I cannot get lost in the injury thing. I can't. I have to still believe in this team. We can't, like you said, we cannot think that we're hopeless. We have to go. Everyone has to agree that, okay, next man up, in the sense that we're still in it. We can still win this game, and we can still go out there. It's not like, oh, we lost Fred, we're screwed. You cannot have that mentality.
Yeah, no.
So as a fan, I can't do that either.
Because like that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, it's not over yet. Yeah, we've lost seeding right now, or we're not out of seeding because of our record where we've lost seeding, but that doesn't mean that we're out completely. And the reason why I was saying about the division lead is because we do have those wins, which are pivotal, and we do need them. And it's like, thank God we have them, because all this stuff is going on, and we still have 4 very agonizing long weeks before we finally take a break. So that's why I was saying that, because I do start to question the conditioning, and we go back. We're going right back to that. That's why I was questioning those elements. And the electrical thing could be true, but we lose our cell phones all the time. They're in our cars. They're in our navigation. They're everything that we do. I mean, hell, Teslas are like a rolling iPad with wheels. So we can make the case that people that drive Teslas are more, maybe susceptible to brain aneurysms, things like that, because of the electrical components in the vehicle. You can make that conversation, or we can have that, I guess, debate if you wanted to. But again, without, I guess, statistical probable data, we're not going to know anything from fact or fiction either way it goes. So that's why I was saying what I'm saying earlier.
Yeah. It's very it's very like, you can't. I was about to say you can't get lost. I was about to repeat myself there, but
that's okay.
Sorry, I just had a brain fart. I just had the craziest brain fart. I had this whole sentence ready, and I just had this craziest brain fart.
And it just died. Don't no.
It happens.
I've been on this. I've been on the brain fart for the last like month and a half. I'm just like, what the hell is my name? What the hell is going on?
It's 12:30 and I haven't eaten yet, so that's my.
See, we need to go, right? We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta call it.
We're calling it soon.
Funny.
But the it's with the headphones thing, electrical thing. You have a point there, and I didn't think about that too much. Was you're surrounded by electrical things all the time anyway. Like the entire stadium is surrounded by it. Your practice field is surrounded by it. The headphones these players are wearing are literally stereos on their ears. So it's like, I don't know what's the situation here, but and why would someone use that as an excuse when there would be significantly more injuries across the league? And no one would have starters right now because all of them are constantly surrounded by
they're all
electrical technology.
Electrical technology. And really, you know what? Another thing that he actually brings up, another a topic of conversation, is the electrical charging stations. When did those even become a thing? Right? Was that 2018, 19? During the pandemic, because we didn't see them. When Levi's had first opened in 14? So it's been 12 years if you count 2014, right? we didn't have, well, I like to think that you did. They just weren't as prevalent as they are now. Like a whole row of them now where it's all electrical vehicles only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And versus where it's like, oh, 2 or 3, this and that. That's another thing that we have to, if you're going to really talk about the effects that electrical charging stations and just digital, digital devices, period, have an effect on. We have to study, really go back and get, like I said, that probable. I sound like Tarredome, probable statistical data, right? I know, God,
That's
taught
all
me
right.
well, right? Taught me well, right? So we have to go back, and you really do have to look at that data. You really do have to go through these, I guess, what you call the hypothesis, right? And really go through that data and see if your hypothesis is spot on, like what he's saying. Maybe there is a topic of conversation there. We don't know. But at the same time, like you said, because I totally agree, you went right to that. No, Tarredome and I had that conversation about going to conclusions without having the data, the conversation, in the background to get to that conclusion in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't do it. We just can't do it. And when you say, that's like saying, California is nothing but thunderstorms and tornadoes. We don't get tornadoes in California.
I would say tornadoes still good.
We don't get those. We have gotten a funnel cloud, but that's as far as it went.
Close.
Right? That's about as close as we're going to get to it, right? To a tornado or a hurricane, right? Earthquakes, yes. Wildfires, yes. But
Earthquakes,
tornadoes
sure,
and hurricanes,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't,
No, it's not going to happen. So yeah.
You can't live in a hypothetical world or
Right,
your personal belief on what some things are.
Yes.
Cloud your judgment on the reality of things that are happening. And so it's kind of like, okay, if he does believe this, that's great. But you kind of have to show the proof. If you believe this, you need to show us the evidence. It's not like that's why he's walking the line, because he doesn't want to sound crazy, because he's not going to give you that evidence or anything like that. He's just picking at straws, like Tarredome said, but we're just trying to figure it out. And I'm all for it. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an answer for it. But now you're going just like too far. Now, I feel like when you say something like that, you need to give us some evidence.
Yeah, give us
not just say, oh, there's some evidence out there. Well, what is it? Show us that evidence. Because if that's the case, if you came out there and you showed us evidence, other fans will get your back. Like, yeah, it actually is that thing. It is that. We'll get your back on it. But if it's something as crazy as that, or something as really out there, or something as that affects, like you said, other players on other teams who have are constantly surrounded by Teslas and all that, they would be more injury prone too. So it's just you can't get lost in the sauce of trying to figure out what's wrong with this team too far. You need to try everything. The team itself needs to, like they say, oh, we check everything. We make sure, all corners of the team
are on
all
right. Tries, right. Yeah.
I'm all for them checking it out and seeing how that works. I'm good for it, but I'm not gonna if I don't have evidence.
Right, I'm not sold. So you're like
sold on that.
I can't. I mean, like in the kind of like work, because I work for the state of California, so the kind of work that I do, I have to look at both sides of everything. I have to read like an attorney. I literally have to look at everything before, and even then, I still can't make a decision. I have to I have to look at things, come up with a little blurb of findings or suggestion, things like that, in order to proceed with what I have, and get other people's intel, if you will, right? Get the tea from everyone else before I do anything. I can't jump to a conclusion if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing, because it forces me to go, okay, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think? I think this, but how do you feel? I don't really see where this person is, claiming, electricity and this, that, and the third is a reason for X, Y, Z. How do you feel about it? Yeah, Michelle, yeah. Let's investigate this a little bit further, and then we can talk about it as the investigation goes further. So I deal with stuff like that. So it's like, but you see how I did that? It's like, okay, I'm looking at both sides. I'm unsure, right? But I'm not pushing a narrative or propaganda where, all right, this person just fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what they did. And no, I couldn't do that in the first place. Yeah, the person might be dead ass wrong, and that's fine, but I still have to look at everything and really, analyze and go through progressions, right? You can associate football and life. Imagine that. So it's like, you can really, you really can learn something from these people when they push narratives, if you would, or try to push the propaganda, if you would, because kind of forces us to talk a little bit more. You see how we just dug that much deeper on a statement where it's you can't. I mean, he came to a conclusion without doing something called completed staff work. Yeah, did you identify the issue? Did you analyze it? Did you develop a strategy? Did you implement that? Did you even, organize it? Did you assess it? Did you put this into motion?
Did you connect? Did you show us how one is involved with the
There
other?
you
Kind
go.
of like when training
Right.
staff
Yeah.
is involved with
Yeah.
players and things like that. Is
Yeah.
how is this connected to the players itself actually?
Yes.
Where
Yes,
training staff, we
exactly.
complain about that, and we could say it's the training staff because training staff is directly linked to these
Right,
players
but it's not
and
a
its health.
conclusion. Right, it's not
Not
a
a conclusion.
conclusion.
So you look at that and you can be like, okay, I'm gonna make that judgment and things of that nature, but you can't just without connecting it and showing us how you connect it through evidence. It's not gonna work. I agree. It's almost like if I were to say that there's a magical space laser that was created by the Dallas Cowboys that was like, hey,
gosh.
they shoot
no.
they shoot a certain type of radiation at every player until their
Yeah.
legs pop off or something.
Oh,
I could believe that, but I'm not gonna. I have no proof.
I'm not gonna go right to it. Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I could say
Not the
something like
Cowboys.
that.
Right. We can't trust
I
them at
believe
all. I can't
You
believe
know,
he
so-
said that. Right, that's
So-
funny.
So it's yeah. The injuries are out of hand, and I hope I see other content creators kind of criticize
Yeah.
this extent. I hope there's other ones that's bigger than me and Tarredome and all that talk about it,
Right.
because
Talk about
I
it,
do
yeah.
think that's dangerous. It's going a little too far, and I
Yeah.
look forward to going on social media and see what like other people say,
Yeah.
because I think that's just going too much of a conspiracy theory type territory. Now you're going too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're taking it to a realm where you've gone so far left you can't get back from it. But
Yeah.
if you started and said, mate, I wonder if this, then you open up the door for a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, damn, I didn't think about it like that. Maybe, but then you're going to add those other questions are going to go right with it, like I said. So, yeah, I did just message Tarredome. He hasn't responded back, so I don't.
I've texted him maybe all
like
of
5
Tarredome,
times.
but he doesn't text very well. So I don't think he texts very well, which is okay. I'll text him every now. I'm not good at it either, so I'm kind of being a hypocrite. But it's just, yeah. So
You are.
yeah, I'm not good at it, man. I'm not, dude. I'm like, okay, I'm in the middle of something. I'll text back in an hour. I'll completely forget.
I do it too. I ain't
It's
even
just-
gonna lie. I do it too.
You're like, I
Especially when I'm
swear I
like,
care
work,
about
work
you. I
mode.
swear I wanted to respond. I swear to God. I did.
Right, I really did, but I'm like, I'm indisposed. I will get back to you. I promise. So
Yeah.
he's
for
probably
sure,
trying to get
for
the
sure.
internet back up and running. But this is what I'm talking about. This is a good thing because he's left me on my own one time by myself for 20 minutes. He just dropped, and I'm like, I just drew a whole ass blank, so it's kind of nice that I'm not by myself this time because they would have gave me crap about it, but in the chat because I dropped off the chat, so we could have this conversation. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I'm monitoring, talking to him, and monitoring the chat at the same time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it fly. So whatever they're saying is whatever they're saying. But that's why, when I had said what I had said earlier, that's just me coming from a place of passion. That's me. That's not me saying, oh, he's, this person is arguing with me. Da da da. No. That's me saying, hey, I'm just simply pointing out this point. I'm just simply reminding, and not that people are stupid or they don't know any better. It's not that. It's just, yeah, seeding wise, yeah, hell yeah, we're probably out the herd as it were, because there's a lot of NFC teams that are doing so well right now.
Yeah, AFC's
We have it's popping right now, right? So I mean, there's teams where you wouldn't expect them to do half as well as they're doing, but they're doing well.
Colts,
and-
Patriots.
Hello, Indianapolis Colts 6-2. I mean, Jesus Christ, what the heck, right? So to see all these other teams doing well, I say good. I mean, like off topic of football, just kind of pivoting to baseball. Look at the Blue Jays. They just won 2 in a row. Like, wow, they could close it tomorrow after 32 years. They could take the title, and I'm just like,
Like
and
the
that's-
Blue Jays versus the Dodgers.
yes, yeah. So,
What are you talking about? That's funny. But
woo!
that
I'm just like, oh
I
my
don't
lord, oh my lord. And I'm a Giants fan, so
yeah.
in my mind, I'm just like,
Just waiting, basically.
Right.
I'm the same exact way. I'm not making a
Oh my
video
God,
on it.
it's funny.
I don't love baseball. I'm not a baseball fan. I'm by proxy. I'm a fan of the Giants, San Francisco Giants. But as a fan of proxy, who doesn't know? I know diddly squat about freaking baseball. You
and me both. I'm in the same boat. Same.
So if it happens, if the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers, I'm making like 3 or 4 videos talking shit. Like, you let Canada beat you? I'm
You let Canada take it from you? Like, wow.
The Dodgers so shit. You have Ohtani, you have that other dude, you have this guy, and you couldn't do it. I'm going to go at it.
I mean,
not
for them to have a game that went all the way to midnight, wow.
18
and a walk-off, and then to come back and let them beat you twice. Ooh, boy.
It's a good series. Yeah.
Woo, I'd be pissed. It was us, but
well, you know, these Dodgers fans are sweating bullets right now. They're stressed.
Oh yeah,
they're stressing hard. yeah. Well, what's really interesting is that there's a lot of 49ers fans who are also Dodgers fans too. So
imagine that, right?
I almost don't want to talk shit because I also don't want to like isolate the 49ers fans who support me, and like Papa J, I believe, is a Dodgers fan and stuff like that. So
I didn't know that. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
So if I talk shit, he's got like the people that if you're a 49ers fan, you disagree with me and we get in a spat, that's different. But I don't like intentionally like.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to isolate the people who follow me. I don't want to isolate the people that, who respect my opinions, or isolate people who are 49ers fans and who are also Dodgers fans too. Yeah. But at the same time, it's funny. I don't like the Dodgers by proxy, and I kind of have to.
Right.
So I'm waiting for my follower count is going to go from 4,268 to like 4,250. I'm gonna lose like 18 people if I talk.
Oh my God! Right, I know what you mean, because it's like I know a lot of people that are Warriors fans, that are Dodger fans, and I'm just sitting there like, and a lot of them go, "I know you happy better, Michelle. I know you happy." And I'm just like, I am, but at the same time, it's not over yet. So. Yes. You know what I mean? So tomorrow night, and then Saturday night if it goes that far. So I would say Blue Jays in 7, but that is going to take all 7 because the Dodgers are a good team. That's just what it is. We are their arch rival. We have been since they were in New York. So you can't, you got to pay respect where it's due, because the Dodgers are a good team, and the Giants, well, we can always hope for next year. There's always next year, right? So with that regard, to have this marathon game, and then it feels like the bottom of the flower pot just bottomed out on them for 2 games in a row. I'm not counting them out yet. It's not over yet. They could tie this up tomorrow night for all we know. So I've watched every game, and it really has been entertaining. Like I'm not watching to talk smack. I like to watch because it's like it is the fall classic and it is fun to watch. And to see a team that hasn't been there in over 30 years, it's like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's see what they can do, and they're actually a pretty good team. So respect to that. Respect.
I've heard the rookie for the Blue Jays is popping off right now. I've heard he embarrassed Ohtani last game.
Yeah, he did.
People just keep showing me that clip of Ohtani apparently falling to his knees. His helmet falls off because the pitch was so good. And those are against a rookie, and a rookie did that to him.
A rookie at that, right?
And shitting on Ohtani and stuff like that. I kind of like Ohtani. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of
he's good.
He's a little guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Like he's a douche. Like it's like you said, the Giants and Dodgers are like these huge like rivals. It's like complimenting a player on the Seahawks for me, or the Cowboys. Like, it's so hard to do that, but you gotta be honest, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would love to see the Dodgers lose that and make some videos on it, and Blue Jays popping off and stuff like that. I would absolutely love to see that.
Well, my dear, this has been fun. I enjoyed this. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I don't know where you are on Tarredome, but I'm leaving. So I don't know where they are.
You're gonna have to come back at some point and close this live, because once I leave,
you're gonna have to come back and close this live. Exactly.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a blank screen for
like hours. No one else.
Yeah. So once I'm out,
but at the end of the day, before I leave, this was fun. I had fun talking to you. This is
Yeah, it was blessed.
you know what I mean? We always have fun at the end of the day. I'll say this in closing. Y'all know I love you. You know I love my Niners. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but at the end of the day, it's always Niner game. Y'all be safe, be well. Happy Halloween to all of you. Please be safe out there if you're going out. Call an Uber if you've had too much. Don't throw up in people's cars. Have some respect.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're going out, you went out safe, get home safe, please. We don't visit funeral homes during the holiday. I'll leave it at that. And if you're going to the game on Sunday in New York, please have a good time. Be safe. Shout out to the federal workers. Tarredome just happens to be one. The shutdown is really just disgusting. I think enough is enough. Because when it affects one, it affects all of us. It doesn't matter if you work for the feds or not. But at the end of the day, enough. Come to the table, work it out, because you're affecting everybody now. So it's not funny anymore. It wasn't funny from day one. Now we're at day 30, and it's like, stop. Please stop.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are going to be depressing as fuck. And I don't want to turn this into a political.
Yeah, no. No, I'm with you.
I do think it's sad, the situation at hand. And for it to drag on for as long as it is, and it seems like it's not going to stop anytime soon. Probably going to be the longest shutdown in government history, it seems like.
They're on pace now to beat the other long one. Yeah.
It's going. You're going to see a lot of things on TikTok. You're going to see a lot of things on social media of things going down. I'm sure, because if you're taking away someone's security, man, at that point they're going to get desperate and they're going to do what they have to take away someone's security.
Desperate measures. Yeah. So and then we're going into that holiday season. So just very quickly.
Oh my God! Yeah, dude, we get the.
Yeah, right. I know. That was the first thing that was just like, I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be desperate measures, and
there's never a good time for it.
Yeah.
But this is the worst time for it. There's never a good
time and a place, that part, right? So, I mean, my heart goes out to Tarredome and his family, because, like I said, he is a dispatcher for the federal government, and that's a very pivotal job. I don't take that lightly. I don't joke about it, or I'm not remiss when it comes to that. And neither of you, like any of you that are or know somebody that's within the feds. I am in the state of California. It's jobs.ca.gov. That's a state job. I know it doesn't pay. It's not glamorous work and it's not glamorous money, but it is a job and you will get hired with your government experience. I don't see why you wouldn't. That's just for state of California employees that are affected by the federal government shutdown right now. I'm a firm believer in paying it forward. I don't know if anybody's in the chat. I'm not looking, so I can't see it. And at the end of the day, I love y'all. I wasn't trying to be argumentative. I'm sorry if I offended or came off like a total BITC.
No, honestly,
I just like to own up to what I do. I like to hold myself accountable. That's it. So yeah. If you know anybody that needs some job, jobs.ca.gov. Apply. Spread the word. I'm a firm, like I said. I've been very blessed to be with the state for 10 years now, and I'm a firm believer in paying it forward, just like I'm a firm believer in karma. What you do to others is going to have an impact on, how it comes back on you and somebody else. So, Tarredome, wherever you are, we love you.
Would you like to?
I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Would you like to do the sign off of Tarredome's?
I guess I could.
By site and then.
yeah, I think I can do it. Let me see if I can do it.
You can do that.
Carolyn, my Tarredome. So here we go. Thank you to all the Golden Domers and the Wolf Pack for being in the chat today. We have gone 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 43 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, baby.
No matter what, it's always bang, bang, Niner gang over everything. And remember, we walk by faith and not by sight. In Jesus' name we pray. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace.